This episode brought to you by Progressive Insurance. Do you ever find yourself playing the budgeting game? Shifting a little money here, a little there, and hoping it all works out? Well, with the Name Your Price tool from Progressive, you can get a better budgeter and potentially lower your insurance bill too. You tell Progressive what you want to pay for car insurance, and they'll help find you options within your budget. Try it today at Progressive.com. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates. Price and coverage match limited by state law. Not available in all states.
There's one thing that will forever change the way you sleep, and it's the softest 100% organic cotton bedding from Boll & Branch. You'll fall asleep faster, wrapped in the most luxurious comfort. You'll never sleep hot again with airy blankets, cloud-like duvets, and breathable sheets. You'll experience pure comfort on night one and feel your bedding get softer with every wash. Discover the difference with 15% off your first order at bollandbranch.com with code CUMULUS. Exclusions apply. See site for details.
It's the Bob and Tom Show.
This season, the Bob and Tom Television Network presents a Christmas special you'll never forget. Hey, there's the doorbell. I'll bet it's carolers. That's right. America's favorite zombies are taking a break from terrorizing the countryside to ring in the holidays. It's a Walking Dead Christmas. Everybody knows that zombies can eat flesh, but who knew? They can also sing like angels. And no one can embrace the true meaning of Christmas like zombies. It's a Walking Dead Christmas. And what Christmas special would be complete without a surprise visit from Santa Claus?
All right, Bobby. Now tell old Santa Claus what you'd like to...
Hey, give me back my spleen or you're on my naughty list.
It's a Walking Dead Christmas. Right after the inspirational Redneck Christmas special, here comes Jesus Boo Boo. Only from the Bob and Tom Television Network.
I did not watch Honey Boo Boo. Did you? Here comes Honey Boo Boo.
No, I missed that.
You know what? I know who did watch Honey Boo Boo.
Oh, Ace?
Ace Cosby.
I saw part of one episode.
Okay.
I did watch the spinoff, though.
Oh, the spinoff.
Spinoff.
Her mother, Mama June, from not to hot. And she was not.
Did she ever get hot?
No.
Oh, it never got hot when she... Hi, welcome to the Bob and Tom Show. Christy Lee at the Silac News Desk.
Hello.
There's Pat Godwin, my buddy for life.
Hey, Chick.
There's Josh Arnold. Hello, Ace Cosby.
Hey.
I'm Chick McGee at the Dude Wipe Sports Desk. Hello, Tom.
Apparently there was an incident.
Uh-oh.
What happened?
I don't know. There were these two guys were fighting, Godwin and
He
Chick.
pissed me off right off the bat.
I didn't understand the spread. I still
See,
don't.
he doesn't.
Who won? Who
he
lost?
doesn't-
I'm an old school guy.
No, he doesn't. Well, you bet then if you're
I know,
an
I
old school
don't
guy,
bet.
you figure out
My life's a
point
gamble.
spread. You don't.
Now, yesterday at the end of the show,
You talked me into.
you
What'd I
had
say?
you had a rough week with the shoe win,
4-8 or
4-8, and I thought
that turned into 4-11 from last night. Thanks, Tom.
What did I say? Go with your gut. Don't change your mind.
I didn't change my mind. I just went ahead and took the Cowboys.
except you tripled your bet.
Yeah, because of You.
And then what happened? Blocked kick, blocked punt at the end. Who knew?
Yeah, Leon Lett time. The Cowboys like to touch a punt on a big stage. The Bengals win 27-20, but the big thing we're missing here is the Cowboys lost.
Yeah.
Which is amazing. But I had Dallas. Listen to me, Pat. This is the last time I'm explaining it. I had the Cowboys +6. Okay.
Yeah.
What do you think that means?
I still don't know.
You take the final score and you give the Cowboys an additional 6 points.
Okay, so all right.
Final score 27-26.
So you lost the triple shock.
There you go.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
But the Cowboys lost.
What
though.
if I'd had Cincinnati minus the 6?
Hold on, give me a pencil.
Okay, the point is, you should be happy though because the Cowboys lost.
Yes.
They apparently lose every game at home, more or less this season.
They're setting records. Yeah, it's a shame to see the great franchise like that. I can't do it. I can't even kid about it. I hate those guys.
A lot of houses for sale. A lot of coaches moving.
Okay.
Oh yeah, they got nice houses too.
Yeah, they do.
Well, do they get paid even if they get fired? Is that
And get a load of this.
Probably.
I hear from former Washington Redskins great John Jansen, offensive tackle, this morning, emailed me, and I didn't even know he was in radio. He's in radio in the Detroit area.
Cool.
And I did a couple of liners for him, I guess. He's got some hookup with one of our affiliates. So I reconnected with Mr.
You're part of his show?
Jansen. And, first line in his email is, "Sure is nice to wake up to another cowgirl's loss."
That's great.
That's what Double J said.
Yeah. I
JJ.
hope he's not following your gambling tips.
He'd be up.
I'm still 80-74 on the
that's
season.
good. That's good.
Okay. All right.
Whore.
No, I mean, I thought for sure you'd
I'm
win.
calling
last
everybody a whore today. I started with Christy. And then
Yeah, first thing I heard this morning.
going
Not good
downhill.
morning, not kiss my ass, not hello, nothing.
Okay, well, let's see. We got a lot of mail to get to. Great stuff coming up in the news today. I'm very pleased with what's happening. What's happening in the world?
Good. That's
of
great.
Insignificant things.
Jason Kelsey ate a donut last night on Monday Night Football.
Is that a weird thing to do?
Okay.
Well, it was Simpsons night.
Did you watch
then
any
it
of
makes
that?
perfect sense. Yeah.
Tom and I were going. I was watching it this morning a little bit, and then Tom and I watched a little bit.
It's
It's
amazing.
So, we watched a little bit of it last night.
It would be better if they just had a couple of the Simpsons characters at cartoons and everybody else in real life.
Yeah.
So have Homer in the shotgun with the Cowboys all around him.
And then watching Lisa run as a running back was a little weird for me.
Although Lisa scored a touchdown last night.
Yes,
Yeah,
so,
it's very odd.
yeah, it was amazing. Yeah.
Yeah, how close to real time is that?
We figured it was about a minute late, maybe.
The latency is amazing,
Yeah.
amazingly close. You
Yeah.
wouldn't believe it.
Oh,
Yeah.
what we're talking about is they electronically, somehow through magic, make the Simpsons characters part of the game.
And
It's pretty fun.
every time they do it, they did Toy Story last year, and every time they do it, it gets closer and closer. So
Do you think
why
this is-
why couldn't they manipulate real life and make us think, well, here's the final score?
They could.
Oh, they can. Do
course
you
they
think this is kind of like Fred Flintstone advertising cigarettes, though?
In football,
No.
No.
Why do you think that?
kids playing junior football and flag football and stuff like
It
that.
makes football look like a video game, which they're used to anyway.
Yeah, if you noticed it last
Yeah.
night, all the Simpsons angles were like from the Madden game.
Yep.
Up far back and behind and up.
Yeah. Okay. I guess I'm the only one that sees the problems with this.
You're talking about
Potentially.
the CTE and
Yeah,
brain
I mean,
injuries.
it's
yeah.
Oh.
lightening up the reality, but no, whatever.
But not everybody has that problem.
Now, this is a nice letter to begin the show.
That was about me.
Coming from Highland, Wisconsin. A little bit of Tom speak. Jameson writes, "My 4-year-old is looking through all the flyers with toy advertising in them this Christmas season.
I used to love doing that as a kid.
She refers to it as her toy menu.
Nice.
Oh, I'd like one of these and one of these.
Yes.
Would you circle things in the catalog?
Yeah.
And, oh, yeah.
I'd get the Sears wish book and
Yes.
get the pen out and start circling.
These are different times, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah.
I got a email from one of my daughters.
Oh, good. Yeah.
Email wish list?
11 with a wish list.
Yeah.
With links. Links are, that's what I always say.
The
To
Amazon,
my
you
nieces
can-
and nephews.
Yeah, you can put them right in there,
Yeah.
too. Bing.
Send me a link.
I know parents nowadays have to ask themselves the question, when do I get my children a cell phone? But I would imagine, Tom, you have to ask yourself, when do I get my children their own personal assistant? So, do you?
No.
Do the girls have a person?
The little girls do not have
someone
cell
assigned
phones.
to them, some staff. Or
This is a big problem. No, I have an 11-year-old about to become 12.
Doesn't have a phone?
He does not have a phone?
Does not have a phone.
What about so when she gets one, the little one will want one.
But now most of her friends are getting them. This is a big
like
problem.
12 is the is that the kind of the age?
And then a lot of contemporary social scientists believe that if they're on social media at a young age, it causes severe brain damage.
No, I'm not one for blanket laws. You guys know me. If the government said, "Hey, this is the mandate," I usually go, "Oh yeah, watch this."
Mm-hmm.
Well,
Well,
I think for the sake of all parents, cell phones are illegal for anyone under the age of 18.
Good luck. Good luck.
I'm just
with it.
saying that wouldn't that help parents if they could just go, "It's illegal." It's against
Yeah.
law.
Oh, boy. Oh, boy, would that ever.
can't buy them. Sorry.
Yeah, can't do it.
What is it? Australia or New Zealand
Australia just
making
passed
it illegal to go on social media?
until you're 16.
Oh, they did.
Yeah,
I
they
like that,
did.
too. I like that,
16
too.
and under.
This
you
will be
can.
interesting to see how that goes.
Yeah,
And then a bunch of states. I don't have the list of states, but a bunch of states you can no longer get the porno sites
Right?
without.
Showing your driver's license, like scanning your driver's license in.
I assume people are reluctant to do that because you're going to get on some list, don't you think? Do you want to be on some pornographer list with your?
And what about schools? Does your school require the kids not to have the phones in the room with them?
I don't know.
A lot of
They
schools
don't-
are
since
doing
they don't
that.
have them yet. So. Yeah, well,
My son is allowed to take it to school but not bring it out.
Oh, okay.
So breaks and lunch.
that's surprising. Tom, an involved parent might know about this. Their children.
Well, his kid doesn't have a
Mike's
phone yet. So.
Two little girls don't have
Mine,
phones.
mine do. Mine does.
How old is he?
14.
And how long has he had his phone?
He's had it for a year.
Okay.
Man, I mean, that sounds about right.
Yeah.
But it's got to be difficult, yes.
It is.
Is he on social media?
Yeah, on Discord and stuff.
Is he on social media? He's a bookie. He's
He trades online.
E-Trade.
That's also happening out there. Well, we'll find out more about all of these things today. We've got some, just like I said, fascinating things going on in the world of news and sports. And, of course, we'll be beginning week 15 in the NFL starting Thursday night. So get your picks in, bobandtom.com/contest. You could win that gift certificate from Steven Singer Jewelers at IHateStevenSinger.com. We have the Christmas Story leg lamp in the news. Always a favorite.
Fragile.
We have Christmas songs in the news again, and one story counter to the one we had yesterday, opposed to that notion. We have a classic dance in the news, and a
Classic dance. What is that?
a dance everyone knew 30 years ago.
Oh, okay. All right.
Maybe 20 years ago. What? I forget.
No, it's longer than that.
We have also an interesting quote from King Charles of England.
I don't feel like we hear much from him.
Off with their heads?
I
say we bring that
You'll
back.
be quite surprised. Kind of a family thing.
The sweet story, actually.
About King Charles
Yeah.
as a young fellow.
Oh, that's nice.
He's an orphan, right?
He was found, yes. He was found in one of those red phone booths that England is so famous for.
And no one knows. I mean, both his parents are dead as well, or the ones acting as
They
his
are.
parents.
They are now. The man's in his 70s. Right now, the Bob and Tom Show is sponsored by BetterHelp. 'Tis the season of a lot of things, including a lot of stress. Therapy is a great way to bring yourself some comfort. Maybe get some hot chocolate, sit by the fire. And actually, with BetterHelp, you could do your therapy online sitting by a nice fire, because the beauty of BetterHelp is it's the therapy itself is done online. You take a little questionnaire, you fill it out, and you'll be hooked up with one of some 35,000 therapists. And the therapy is done with your laptop or your cell phone or your desktop computer. You can have the camera on, have it off. It could be just like a phone conversation, but you're dealing with a professional therapist. You can even do it texting back and forth. It's about what works for you. BetterHelp is all about convenience and flexibility and what suits your schedule. You can do it in the privacy of wherever you want to be, when you want to be there. So find comfort this December with BetterHelp. That's BetterHelp.com at BT Show. So once again, it's BetterHelp.com/BT Show. Go there today, by the way. That'll knock 10% off your first month if you use the /BT Show thing. BetterHelp.com/BT Show. If you've been thinking about therapy, now is the time to check out BetterHelp. Once again, BetterHelp, H-E-L-P, BetterHelp.com/BT Show. Also coming up today, we have what is the most dangerous Christmas song to listen to while driving? Be thinking about that, and we'll let you know what the answer is. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
This episode is brought to you by Progressive Insurance. You chose to hit play on this podcast today. Smart choice. Progressive loves to help people make smart choices. That's why they offer a tool called Auto Quote Explorer that allows you to compare your Progressive car insurance quote with rates from other companies. So you save time on the research and can enjoy savings when you choose the best rate for you. Give it a try after this episode at Progressive.com. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates. Not available in all states or situations. Prices vary based on how you buy.
Welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. There's Josh Arnold and Ace. Pat's here. Christy Lee. Hello, Tom.
Hello, Chick McGee at the Dude Wipe Sports Desk.
How you doing there, dude?
I'm doing fine.
Dude.
We have Patty G over there once again. I'm hoping to get a song out of you today. We had a little fun yesterday, and I've got a request for one.
Little fun. You got to jump up the fun.
Yeah, I have a request for a song. We'll get to it in just a second. I think it's appropriate. It involves uncles during the holiday season.
Oh, I have two now.
Oh, you do?
Yeah.
Two uncle
Two
songs,
uncle songs.
not two uncles.
Okay, good. Well, we'll get to one of them coming up in a matter of moments. But first,
how does he do that? How does he sit there and act like he's part of the show, and he just kind of lets the show wash over him, and no one ever thinks, hey, how about a song? Isn't that interesting?
we'll get a song coming up.
Okay.
I'm a huge fan.
Well, you sit here and then you go, oh, a song. Like, you're surprised.
Oh,
like
it's
you have
just
to do a
acting.
song.
I know I do songs.
Okay.
The man works hard. He goes home and works on this show. We don't.
Oh, we had to go to his house.
No, we don't go
right?
to. You're right.
Is that right?
Sure.
All right. Pen and paper? Is that what he does?
I think so. I think he puts pen to paper.
He
It's
puts
all
the,
up here. I don't look at the words
the metronome?
on
He
my
doesn't-
teleprompter.
You have a metronome you work with?
No.
Oh.
Kind of a triangle. Ding. Make sure you're in tune. Okay.
I know all the chords and I know all the beats.
You have that little...
Yeah, the nuns used to carry around in their pocket.
They used to beat
1, 2, 3, 4.
Speaking of beats, coming up, what is the most dangerous Christmas song to listen to while driving?
Is that Mistress for Christmas by AC/DC?
Nope, that's not it.
Wow.
That's a good guess.
I love that song.
I want a mistress.
I'm getting,
how it goes?
This one's one
Is
thing.
it I'm getting in the car for Christmas?
Now, that'd be dangerous.
That is dangerous.
Time now to review what
I'll have
happened
an
on
immediate
yesterday's
once.
show.
Time now to review what happened on yesterday's show. Here's Tom. Hello, Tom.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome. Thank you.
Well, let's see. Chick said he so far has zero Christmas spirit.
Yep. 0.
It may be... I mean, this is like the fourth year in a row.
It's okay, though. I mean, it's
You're fine, yeah.
You have a tree out?
No.
No tree?
No.
All right.
I think I've got the best tree I've ever had. A beautiful tree.
That's great.
How nice for you.
Yeah, well, we went out and got it. And
Can you smell...
Some great American farmer grew this tree for me.
Josh has a good question. Have you lost your lack of smell?
No, why?
Oh, okay.
Can you smell the tree when you walk in your house?
Absolutely.
Oh, how nice.
That's great.
Do the dogs drink water out of the
No,
tree
because
dish?
this tree it's so perfect. It goes almost to the floor.
Ah, smart.
I've got a couple pictures.
If
We
you-
really lucked out. It's a great tree.
If you get a chance, I know people who know about the internet know this, but man, those cats going crazy in trees. Is,
Funny.
Boy, oh boy. They're taking off from the couch. And
I got lucky. Gravy, my cat, as a kitten, liked the tree. Doesn't...
No
now just
kidding.
sleeps under it.
Oh.
Yeah, she doesn't try to get up in it. I
What
got
about
lucky.
Biscuit?
Yeah, Biscuit, when she's there, she will kind of ignore it.
Okay.
Don't care.
Back in the day, my dog Duffy peed in the tree.
Oh, my.
'Cause he would.
Yeah,
He was a male.
Marcus territory.
Lift his leg. Yeah.
That was kind of a mess of a dog. He peed on the tree. He vomited when he saw luggage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But a good boy.
Oh, he's a good boy.
He was a good boy.
Sure.
On yesterday's show, we learned that I was having some stomach issues. They seem to have been resolved.
Well, that's good to hear.
There was sort of a finale, if you will.
Did you have to take a shower when you got home?
Oh.
Has that ever hit when you're in the shower?
No.
Oh, Chick.
But I took a number of showers yesterday.
Oh, God.
I bet you did.
We were speculating. I asked Christy if she was wearing her Steven Singer bracelet.
Oh, no, and I forgot to wear
She
it.
said no, she did not have it on. And then I'm not sure who was speculating that her husband Andy was wearing it while naked, standing in front of a mirror.
And saying, I'm the boss of this house. I know what goes where.
So
You're lucky to live here.
these are all lies. None of this actually happened.
Pick up all your clothes.
Will you just take out that garbage?
In an
He did that this morning.
An astonishing news story. The latest, I guess there were 3 or 4 pairs of the famous ruby slippers from the Wizard of Oz movie with Judy Garland.
Yeah.
The most recent pair sold for over $28 million.
They expected it to go for 3 at the most.
And then the...
I always heard she suffered from foot odor.
Really? Well, this is one way to find out.
The Dallas-based auction house, their fee, by the way, took the price up to $32.5 million.
Well, hey, 4.3 million.
They got to keep the lights on, okay?
Sure.
Yeah, but come
No, that's
on.
$4.5 million for the fee.
No, that's good. That's. I mean,
know.
that's.
You don't hear anything about Get Ready, do you? There's Get Ready in there.
That person wouldn't have made $28 million had it not been for the auction.
Bingo.
So there you
Seems
go.
a little steep.
Well, usually the
Are they
seller-
selling concert tickets at this place? I'm just asking. Once again, I speculated that I would, for that kind of money, I would at least expect the shoes and Glenda's panties. Of course, the Good Witch.
I told you I can get you
She
a
was
pair of
hot.
Billy Barty's panties.
Did you think the Good Witch was pretty hot?
She's a pretty lady. Yeah. Billy Barty. You never saw her in other things too.
Billy Barty.
That's who played Glinda the Good Witch.
I thought that was the small guy.
No. He was wearing lifts as the witch.
You mean one of the Munchkins?
Wait, do I have the name wrong? It's
Yeah.
very similar.
I thought it was Billy Barty was a munchkin, too.
Billy
no,
Barty.
he's not
No,
Billy somebody.
Burke. Billy Burke.
Billy Burke.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Billy
Billy-
Burke played.
I was just fascinated that Billy Barty, as a small man, wore panties.
I
but
know.
Oh,
That's
right.
true.
Nothing would surprise me.
Billy
He was
Burke,
the only
sorry.
short actor that wasn't in The Wizard of Oz, which is weird.
It's easy to make mistakes at 6:25.
He was a technical
Wait, we don't judge you.
technical advisor. though.
It is interesting, though. I mean, talk about an obscure fetish. Wanting to have a small man who
Dressing up like
a
a witch.
munchkin-sized person, whatever the proper terminology is, that likes to wear panties, women's panties.
Billy Barty always made me uncomfortable because he could barely walk. He had that really bad hip or limp or something.
It did seem tough for him to get around,
It
but
was
man, he
really
lived
tough.
forever.
Yeah,
He was not in The Wizard of Oz?
I don't think
I
he
don't
was.
think he was.
But he was
no.
he was the Jack Sue of small
Jack
people.
Sue. Well,
He
way
would've
to,
been right-
way to be relatable, Tom.
No, it is. I mean, Jack Sue
No, it's not.
played the Asian guy in virtually everything in television between about 1955 and 1970.
No, he didn't.
Of course, best known for Barney Miller. We also learned yesterday,
Crap show.
we had a nice email from a guy who drives a road grader who's a big fan of the Omaha Steaks, and he just found out that he just found his birth mother. It's a great story.
You can
Mike.
go online and get like a 1/24th scale or a 1/32nd scale Caterpillar road grader. That's amazing.
Those
And
toys
so
have
you
always
can
been incredible.
Put it right on your desk if you'd like to have a conversation piece in your office.
Yeah, Mike lives in South Carolina, drives a road grader, and he just connected with his mother for the first time in 56 years, found out who his birth mother was. And
good
among
for
other
him.
things, as part of their exchange of greetings, he sent her a thing of Omaha steaks, and he just wanted to say how much he enjoyed them, and Merry Christmas. Well, thank you, Mike, and working hard out there, driving a road grader.
Motor grader, yeah. We don't know if he works on the road.
Yeah, so I guess he could be working on.
Well, I've never
land.
heard of anything other than a road to be
Grade
graded.
land, yeah, sure.
Make it level?
Yeah, Billy Barty did that.
No kidding.
It was Billy Burke.
Billy Barty was too young
Why
to
do you
be in
think
The
his
Wizard of
panties
Oz.
were so sweaty? Let's see
I was
now.
wondering how this was all going to turn out when you started it. Yeah.
My daughter has a new crayfish. I checked on him. He's still alive.
That's good. What's his name?
I forget. He was Bluey for a while.
Bluey.
Well, the cat's in the cradle in the silver spoon.
But she didn't name
Is
the.
he blue?
Yeah, kind of bluey green. The beta fish who has.
Well,
the
sounds
old
like you're
tank-
really involved. Huh?
Well, I spent several trips to the hardware store, 2 trips to the aquarium place.
Once
Okay.
again, I'm going to ask this, please, for Christmas. Can I just follow you around? You won't even know I'm there. I'll just make notes and maybe every now and then get some video of your daily adventure.
It has to be murder for you.
It would be an adventure for you. I think there would be
talk about
giggling.
Viral. Yes.
There would be just pure anger.
Oh. Just the other day, he had to go. How many times for your computer? 3 times? 3 trips?
Oh, yeah.
You would feel all the emotions.
You had the wrong mouse.
Excuse me. Now,
No, I got a brand new computer, but you have to hook up the mouse.
Yeah, who thought that was going to happen?
But it after all the stuff was transferred, it wouldn't hook up, and you need to have a manual mouse to hook up the other mouse. And the manual mouse on the new computer has a different input, so I had to go back to the store.
Well, if I get a manual mouse, Josh, I don't want anything showy. I want a modest mouse.
There you go.
Let's see now. We also, what else did we learn?
Would you correct him while you were doing that, or would you just let him fumble?
That's the thing. He wouldn't be allowed to.
No, I'd ask questions like, "What are you doing now?"
Oh, you would?
Oh,
okay.
yeah.
What do you expect to? So
right.
what's going on now? You know, maybe some sort of self narration. That would
right.
We'd mic you up.
Okay. Well, we learned about the Goldilocks zone yesterday.
Yeah.
This is quite interesting. I never
Did
heard
that
of
have
it.
something to do with the clitoris?
No, it
Well,
had
the opposite, really.
the man member.
It was the size of a man's of the male member.
Oh,
What is in the so-called Goldilocks zone? In other words, not too big, not too small, but just right.
Right.
Just right, 2 to 3 inches.
The poll from an outfit called the Bad Girls Bible.
I've heard 2 inches might be too big.
Yeah,
it was 6 to 8 inches was the most favored size.
Wasn't it like 7.2 was ideal or something?
7.22 was the average ideal.
that I
Christy,
remembered.
very good.
Where are you guys? Where are you guys on the vaginal orgasm? Is that a fairy tale or is that really?
I want a receipt.
Does that exist, Tom? Does that?
Well, we have another survey today that discusses that. We'll be getting to that as a matter of fact.
My psychic comedy continues.
90% of women surveyed, and again, the source here.
Yeah.
This is I think a relatively small slice of the female population.
Bad Girls Bible. Come on.
If you're just interviewing people from the Bad Girls Bible, 90% of those ladies say that size matters. And they did say 85% said there were some that were too big to be satisfying. And 60% of respondents said a partner possessing one that was too large, that could contribute to the ending of a relationship. So there you go. And if it's too small, 40% said they would cheat on that partner. So
that's sad.
Boy, oh boy.
Yeah. So once again, it doesn't matter about, what is it, the motion of the ocean if you're in a dinghy, I guess, is the key here for the Goldilocks
I never heard
zone.
the motion of the ocean. I heard the better the cushion, the better the pushing.
You never heard the motion of the ocean?
Mm-mm.
Oh,
It's in a song, isn't it?
One, yeah.
Motion of the Ocean. It's in a song.
well, speaking of songs, Pat, we have
Hairspray, I think.
we have a request for your song about Christmas parties and your uncle. And
Yeah, this is an actual Pat Godwin tribute. I originally wrote Drunken Uncle. Now I have fleshed out its sequel.
Okay, contemporary parties with your uncle.
Oh, we're high at Christmas and only 17. The gummy bears and brownie squares are filled with THC. You know who's responsible for our intoxication? Dad's younger brother, high at every occasion. Smoky uncle ate up all the pie. Mom is really pissed. She says, look at that bastard's eyes. Smoky uncle, man, he's really fried. Every 20 minutes, he goes to smoke outside. Every 20 minutes, he goes to smoke outside. I'm an uncle now and have lots of nephews and nieces. I give him a little puff, and the giggling increases. We play some video games, go outside and smoke some trees, blast some gnarly tunes by Snoop D-O Double G. Smokey Uncle, one in every family in a trio of brothers. The odds are 1 in 3. My brother Jim is a painter. Jack makes cakes. With bloodshot eyes, we realize all 3 of us are baked. With bloodshot eyes, they realize all 3 of them are baked. Oh, Smoky Uncles, in an altered legal state. The dinner is at 2. All 3 of us are late. Hey, Smoky Uncles, with a unique aroma. Even Grandpa's high on account of his glaucoma. Even Grandpa's high on account of his glaucoma. Hey!
All right. Thank you very much. Thank you. Interestingly enough, in today's news, marijuana news involving Jay-Z, who is in the news for a lot of other
I don't know that
other unpleasantness.
I talk about that.
Yeah, well, did you see the thing about the marijuana? It's kind of interesting. Jay-Z's cannabis brand.
I did not see this.
They did a big launch a few years back. It's called Monogram. It appears to have vanished from the market.
Well, gee, I wonder why.
He's got 100 problems now.
Yeah.
He sure does. Yeah, 99 problems.
And that was a woman who shot him. Isn't that odd?
99 Problems was a rape charge. That's his new song.
His $50 OG hand rolls appear to have, they're no longer apparently for sale. So maybe he can write a rap song about it.
What a hole. That's such
what rhymes with bankruptcy?
Hey, why don't you go write a rap song about it?
I don't think Jay-Z's ever going to be bankrupt, but man.
Well, those lawyers can be expensive. Now, what else did we learn in yesterday's show? Fascinating news story about an auction of a radioactive toy.
Yeah, that was a cool story.
It was dubbed the most dangerous toy in history. It's the Gilbert U-238 Atomic Energy Laboratory, released in 1950.
It's only around for a year.
Had 4 actual samples of uranium. This is like one of those kits you'd get when you were a kid with a chemistry kit, the microscope kit, except this had uranium
a Geiger
in it.
counter in it.
Yeah, a little Geiger counter. Needless to say, the clearer heads prevailed, and they pulled it off the market. Now, there's one up for auction. Presumably
But it doesn't have the uranium.
We don't know. We couldn't confirm that.
I bet you can get on the down low. You probably can. I bet I could get some uranium. You want to get some uranium? See what you play with it in the morning?
I really don't want the CIA tapping my phone because you're trying to get uranium. In any event, it's going up for auction real soon, so we'll see. We'll see how it goes. It sounds very dangerous. And lastly, on yesterday's show, we learned that Mariah Carey's song "All I Want for Christmas" was allegedly slipping. I have a story that says
a
counter story today saying the exact opposite.
Yeah, it's back on top of the Billboard Hot 100 chart.
So, and I think it's a great song.
Mm-hmm.
I think. Then we got into a little bit of discussion about the controversy that seems to have gone away about "Baby, It's Cold Outside."
Yeah,
and whether or not the man is trying to lure her in and get her drunk. There's a couple contemporary versions of that song that are very good. And quite enjoyable.
Cold outside.
Right now, it's time to check in with Josh. And we were talking about Omaha steaks and how Mike was able to send them to his birth mother, and she enjoyed them very much. You got more about Omaha steaks for me?
Absolutely. Nothing delivers comfort and joy quite like the unrivaled quality and taste of Omaha steaks. Mike knows it. We all know it. We had a wonderful cookout last week. We enjoyed that deluxe gift package that was thoughtfully curated by the experts at Omaha Steaks. You can pick one up for yourself at omahasteaks.com. In fact, you can do so while getting 50% off. That's right. It's half off site-wide at omahasteaks.com. You can score an extra $30 off with promo code BTS. So the savings really never stop over there at omahasteaks.com. They have 5 generations of experience. They've perfected steak, and the gifting experts, they've made it so easy with those packages filled with your gourmet favorites, from legendary steaks to mouth-watering desserts and so much more. Save 50% off site-wide for a limited time, though, so do not wait. Go to omahasteaks.com. Minimum purchase may apply. That deluxe package is loaded. filet mignon burgers, and air-chilled chicken breast, which I know Tom got.
Delicious.
Yeah, absolutely wonderful. So juicy. omahasteaks.com is the place to go. And don't forget a little something for yourself, all right? You're loading up for your friends and family. Maybe get yourself even just a meat lover's lasagna so that you can have something warming in the oven while you wrap gifts this year. omahasteaks.com.
Thank you very much, Josh. Coming up, we're going to talk with comedians Costaki Economopoulos and Jeff Foxworthy. We'll be talking with Jeff in just a couple hours. Looking forward to that. Haven't talked to him for about a year. See what's going on with Mr. Foxworthy. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
For a complete copy of the Bob and Tom Show contest rules, go to bobandtom.com/contest-rules, or just scroll down to the bottom of the page and see contest rules. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Ready to optimize your nutrition this year? Factor has chef-made gourmet meals that make eating well easy. They're dietitian approved and ready to heat and eat in 2 minutes, so you can fuel right and feel great, no matter what life throws at you.
Factor arrives fresh and fully prepared, perfect for any active, busy lifestyle. You could lose up to 8 pounds in 8 weeks with Factor Keto Meals, based on a randomized, controlled clinical trial with Factor Keto. Results will vary depending on diet and exercise.
With 40 options across 8 dietary preferences on the menu each week, it's easy to pick meals tailored to your goals. Choose from preferences like Calorie Smart, Protein Plus, or Keto. Factor can help you feel your best all day long with wholesome smoothies, breakfasts, grab-and-go snacks, and more add-ons.
Reach your goals this year with ingredients you can trust and convenience that can't be beat.
Eat smart with Factor. Get started at factormeals.com/factorpodcast and use the code FACTORPODCAST to get 50% off your first box plus free shipping. That's code FACTORPODCAST at factormeals.com/factorpodcast to get 50% off plus free shipping on your first box. Coming up.
Hey, welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. And Tom, can you join me, please, in welcoming to the studio? It's Josh Arnold, everybody.
Oh, my goodness. Thank you for having me.
Josh Arnold.
Oh, I sure appreciate this.
Thank you, Josh.
What do you got? Now, Tom tells me, if this is true, can you tell me the story about you and your book?
Oh, of course. Yeah. You see, I found the book.
Yeah.
Underneath a seat on an airplane.
No kidding.
Yeah.
And it was overdue, right?
It was absolutely overdue, and I turned it in, and they charged me. Now you're not going to $17.
Wow.
Can you believe that?
Am I having a dream? What is happening here?
Josh Arnold, everybody.
Thank you very much.
I just saw
one of those talk show stories.
I just saw in the hallway Ms. Hooker, and we gave her an assignment yesterday because we want to.
Was she rocking back and forth, mumbling to herself because she has to work with you?
Are you going to ask her to make mammoth?
No, I'm going to ask her to make chestnuts.
Oh, that's right.
Roasted on an open fire because none of us have ever eaten them.
I look forward to trying it.
We've heard about them for years.
I like nuts by and large.
Yeah, sure, we all like nuts.
I like large nuts.
Don't we?
Pat, you have large nuts? What are you saying?
Some days.
Just trying to get through this.
Do your nuts get bigger as they...
Temperature as
they get lower.
Storage issues.
Storage.
What's your favorite nut, Pat?
Honestly, I like almonds.
Almonds.
I love almonds.
My least favorite nut.
Cashew.
Oh, wow.
Cashews. Yes.
Cashews.
Very good.
Isn't there an argument cashew's not really a nut? Isn't that...
If there is, that's so boring I don't want to hear about it.
Maybe we
Pistachio,
we have...
Josh can come back and tell that story.
we could get that again. I don't even know what that was.
It was a little bit of
They
improv.
were just being silly.
Okay.
Silly
I didn't see the comedy.
You never know when it might happen.
I know when it doesn't.
Is that a challenge?
So we're looking forward to that, trying the nuts.
Yeah.
I'm not going to ask her to make mammoth. We did have a great science story yesterday. They now think
That'd be hard to make mammoth.
They think that mammoth steak, quite literally, was 40% of the diet.
Now I know why you were thrown by the thing chicken I did, because it was something new. That doesn't.
No,
it makes sense you'd be thrown by.
No, it was new and not funny.
Topic.
But this is interesting because we're going to be doing. We're going to be making some chestnuts, which I think is fun.
Yeah.
Okay.
Is that what you put in dressing? Chestnuts?
Yeah, some people do.
Chestnuts in dressing, right? Or an oyster dressing. Have you ever had that?
I used to have to make that. Sadly, everybody's gone.
I've heard a lot
of that, so I don't have to make it.
Heard a lot of talk about oyster dressing.
That was a big NPR thing with Susan Stamberg, and it
and those cans
tastes as
of oysters,
awful as it sounds.
When you would make it, I would.
I think Christy's onto something. The generation that liked oyster dressing is dying off.
Yeah, they're dying off.
Well, that's probably what killed them. Coming up, we have good news for coffee drinkers, but first we head to the sports page with bad news for gamblers.
Gamblers who had Dallas plus the 6. Oh, the Bengals cover. That's got to hurt. Cincinnati wins last night, 27-20. The Cowboys were about to get the ball back with the score tied on the first play after a 2-minute warning when Nick Vigil, who always keeps an eye out,
paying attention,
blocked a punt by Ryan Reckow, and Amani Oruwari tried to field the bouncing ball, leaving it alone would have given Dallas possession if he'd gotten away from it. But no, he touched the ball, and the Bengals get the ball right back and go on and score, Tom. And I believe we have video from the touchdown pass last night. Of course, on ESPN, it was the very special Simpsons game. And here is, you look for the quarterback to throw out here in the flat. The quarterback is Bart Simpson, throws it to Lisa, and there she goes for the touchdown. Homer could not catch her. Touchdown. Actually, what happened there is Jamar Chase scores, and then Lisa does a little dance.
I love it.
And that made it 27-20, and that was your final, the Simpsons game last night.
We're watching the
yes, sir,
animated version from last evening. It's just amazing.
This is really so. We now live in a world where live actual sports are meant to look like video games.
Yeah.
And have you guys noticed that television commercials are doing their best to look like social media posts?
Oh yeah. Oh, yeah.
Like,
sure.
What are we doing?
Viral.
It's called brain rot, Josh.
Viral is the white whale out there, man. Everybody's
like, if you look at every other commercial, it's supposed to look like some kind of influencer talking to their phone.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Right.
It's amazing.
I think I'm out.
I'm out.
Now,
yeah, I think I'm done.
Christy, yesterday you teased something, and I don't think we ever got to it.
What about?
The word of the year. We had one. The word brain rot was some dictionary.
Were we in the middle of a sportscast? Why are we doing brain rot?
Oh, sorry, because Christy referenced something, and I don't remember if we ever got to it.
Yeah, we got to it. It was called...
the Oxford word of the year was brain rot.
Polarization was the Merriam-Webster.
Merriam-Webster, polarization, right, of course, which is the phrasing of mammoth steaks.
Who knew?
It all ties together.
Was I boring you?
No. Let's get back to...
Here's Jerry Jones after the game. Jerry Jones, he's very upset.
Really devastated by the turn of events on the block kick.
He's devastated by the turn of events on the block kick.
What's he supposed to say? Yeah, I'm sure glad they did that. That must have been some exciting football. Sorry our team lost.
Look, don't you dare defend Jerry Jones.
I'm not defending him.
It sounded like it to me.
Does he insist on doing a press conference after every game?
Yes, he does. Do you think the reporters clamor to have his input? He doesn't go out and seek them out? What do you think scenario is true there?
Devastated is a little strong.
Yeah.
You mean you're not just upset that the play didn't go your way?
Devastated.
You feel what people whose houses fell down feel? Tsunamis have ruined their village.
Yeah. No water to drink. The village is destroyed. There's your devastated.
That's devastation.
Okay.
Speaking of that, the roof at the home of the Cowboys opened without incident and stayed open last night for the Monday night game between the Bengals and the Cowboys. You recall a very large piece of it fell off a couple weeks ago. Remember this?
Oh, yeah.
Now, the roofs that open up, have they ever had a parachute guy go through one of those?
Why?
I don't know.
You'd have to be really good.
Yeah, that seems very dangerous.
You know, and Dallas's roof has like girders and beams going on.
Oh, yeah, that would be...
You'd have to really get through.
Yeah, that'd be...
you talk about
That'd be tricky.
Yeah, that'd be real tricky. You get hung up on one of those, you'd be trapped there for
You fell
while.
through an attic and landed on a beam. Can you imagine falling through the sky?
Now, how did that happen exactly? You're up in the attic, and
I was trying to be very careful.
You weren't stepping on the joists?
I went. If I could tell the story, you see where she gets it. See, she just watches you, okay, and then.
I'm just curious how you did it.
I didn't do anything.
Yeah, there we go. See,
were you stepping on the insulation?
I was trying to being very careful, stepping on the joist, and I slipped and went over through the drywall. Fortunately, my testicles broke my fall.
Ouch.
I had a lovely... You don't have any testicles.
No, but I've fallen on a balance beam. It hurts just as much. Trust me.
I don't.
Yeah,
I don't.
But you don't have the fiberglass going up your upper thighs.
Did you go through the roof?
The ceiling.
Was it like Chevy Chase in Christmas Vacation? Your little feet were
Yes,
dangling?
only I didn't bounce on the bed like Chevy did. I just came through.
You didn't go all the way through.
Right.
Your leg did.
No. I stopped when I got to the joist between my legs.
Yeah,
That's what stopped me. Yeah.
Ah,
how'd you get out?
Well, I
lifted yourself up.
Lifted yourself up.
Was anybody there to laugh?
Dusted myself off.
Pick yourself up by the bootstraps over again.
Was anybody there to laugh?
I've done it twice, oddly enough. The first time, oh, yeah, lots of laughter.
Oh, that's...
The second time, someone was worried about me, which was different.
Oh.
Yeah, that was kind of nice.
Did you get the light put up? That's all that matters.
I forget what I was doing either time.
I'm guessing putting a light over a new couch.
That was certainly the first time.
Jake, I want you to know who's not. You notice who's not laughing?
I see
any
that.
of your pain, and
that's right. And you know why? Because coming up next hour, we're going to talk to Josh Arnold.
All right.
Comedy, come on.
He's got that whole hunk about sitting on a book.
Book in the play.
You got
library.
No, he's got 1 million of these stories.
They're all
I'm a
better than
treasure
the
chest,
last.
baby.
And he's
Coming up, we have more news from the Bad Girls Bible.
Oh, yeah, we do.
About what the ladies like.
Bad Sisters.
In the realm of yodeling in the canyon, if you will. That's coming up. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Thanks for listening to the Bob and Tom Show this morning. The show is also out there for you on our YouTube channel. Watch and subscribe.
This episode is brought to you by Indeed. When your computer breaks, you don't wait for it to magically start working again. You fix the problem. So why wait to hire the people your company desperately needs? Use Indeed Sponsored Jobs to hire top talent fast. And even better, you only pay for results. There's no need to wait. Speed up your hiring with a $75 sponsored job credit at Indeed.com/podcast. Terms and conditions apply.
Welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. Christy Lee at the Silac News Desk. There's Pat Godwin.
Hey, chick.
There's Josh Arnold at the I Hate Steven Singer sidekick chair.
Can I tell you something? Can I tell you a little something?
Tell me all about it.
If you hate stuttering and stammering,
Yeah.
then if you hate phony sales and pricing games, you're going to love Steven Singer. He has the perfect price, guaranteeing the best value every single day. Steven Singer Jewelers, IHateStevenSinger.com.
Thank you very much,
There's
Josh.
Ace Cosby. I'm Chick McGee at the Dude Wife Sports Desk. Hello, Tom.
Hello, Chick. Chick, of course, we have more sporting news to get to. What have you got over there?
Well, let's see. Where was I? Dallas Cowboys linebacker and who's soon to be the Bob and Tom NFL Player of the Year. Are you ready?
Yes.
DeMarvion Overshone. How about that for a name?
It is cool.
Wow.
Wonderful.
He sustained what Coach Mike McCarthy called a serious knee injury in the fourth quarter of last night's game between the Bengals and the Cowboys. Overshone had braced to take on a block when Bengals center Ted Karras rolled into his right leg. And remember, we found out that Ted Karras was indeed related to Alex Karras. Didn't we find that out? I thought we did. Or did I dream?
Alex, famous for
being number 71 of the Detroit Lions,
And?
NFL great.
And the George Michael song, Karras Whisper.
Yeah.
of course.
That was all about him initially.
You go ahead and tell the story, Tom.
No. Television actor.
He was George Papadopoulos, wasn't he?
On Here's Webster. What was it?
I think it was just called Webster.
Webster. Yeah. That's right.
Was that show funny?
I
No.
I remember
don't
watching
think
it as a
so.
kid and liking it, but I think it was because I liked seeing another kid or whatever.
Is that right?
But was it laugh?
I don't remember.
There's a chance it was laugh.
Alex and Paul Horning got in trouble for gambling in like 62, 63, and they were suspended for a year or 2 years or something like that.
Alex, famous for punching a horse in the face.
Yeah.
In
Blazing Saddles.
in the movies.
Yes.
Although then he might have really punched the horse in the face. If you watch it closely, you can see the guy who's riding the horse yanks the bridle and it yanks the horse's head back. You think that
I think they've
tipped the horse over?
Hollywood's gotten a lot better about
Yikes.
hurting animals when they make movies.
Well, there wasn't anything at the end of Blazing Saddles that said no horses were harmed in this movie.
We actually have a story about that coming up.
Oh, yeah, we do, actually, about animals in cinema. But first, we return to sports.
Stay on a topic. Will you, please, both of you?
From you?
I don't know what you're talking about. Ladies and gentlemen, I can't believe it. Josh Arnold is
How
here.
are you? Tell us more about books.
This reminds me of how Bob Hope used to walk on the Tonight Show.
Yeah,
This
yeah.
is Josh Arnold. Josh, now tell me, somebody told me that you were out at the car wash today.
Oh, that's right. That's right. Now, I wasn't getting a car wash.
No, what were
but
you
I
doing?
was driving by a guy who just had his car washed, and I'll tell you what, my windshield got a little sprinkled.
Oh.
That's Josh Arnold.
Thank you very much. Oh, my gosh.
Thank you.
He's got a million of those stories.
Got somewhere to go, though, right?
Okay.
Oh, yeah,
Yes,
I got to be
sir.
elsewhere.
Yeah, you got a movie.
People want these stories.
He's a busy man. Let's see. We did the roof. We did the Marvin Overshown. Nothing on that. Tom doesn't want to talk about other things, but coming up, Heisman Trophy. 4 finalists have been announced. Oregon's Dylan Gabriel, Colorado's Travis Hunter. He's hunting Travis. Boise State's Ashton Genty and Miami's Cam Ward been announced as a Heisman Trophy finalist. It will be awarded Saturday night after much pomp and circumstance.
Just by name.
Again, snubbed again this year.
You. Oh, yeah, I know. Handsome, Nobel Prize.
Can't they give an honorary Heisman?
Cam Ward will win just by the name. Isn't that a Heisman Trophy name?
Cam Ward.
Cam Ward. Yeah.
The scuttle is Travis Hunter.
Oh, really?
But we will see. An Australian musical inspired by viral Olympic breakdancer Ray Gunn.
No way.
Was shut down just hours before it was due to hit the stage.
Why?
Lawyers representing the athlete threatened legal action.
She can afford lawyers.
I see. So she had nothing to do with it? They were just going to do it?
Stephanie Broadbridge. That's where a bridge that only women can cross. The Broad Bridge. An Australian comedian who wrote and was to star in Ray Gunn, the musical, said Rachel Gunn's lawyers got in touch with the venue and threatened legal action.
I see.
It got that far before somebody stopped it?
According to CNN, the parody musical intended to retell the story of the 37-year-old breakdancer known as Ray Gunn, who went viral for her performance at the Paris Olympics and embarrassed Tom over the summer.
Well, it's unfortunate that she doesn't have a sense of humor, obviously. Don't you just let this go?
Yes.
You do let it go.
Yeah. Instead of
you show up, you sign autographs.
Yeah, no
You're like,
kidding.
oh my gosh, you're honoring me by doing a
Why don't you
musical?
own it, no matter how silly or
Increases your
sell
level in the
merch.
business. Yeah.
Right.
Tom, don't they say parody is the sincerest form of flattery? Or
Something like that. This is one of the few athletes from the Olympics that's getting any press.
Yeah, no kidding.
Right.
Sad, really.
The only, I think, yeah.
The only one I know.
The comedian, Stephanie Broadbridge, said Rachel Gunn's lawyers worried I was damaging her brand. Which she said I would never do. The musical was advertised including songs like
Yes?
I would have won, but I pulled a muscle.
Funny.
I'm not making
That's
this
funny.
up.
Did you write that?
And
It sounds like me.
of course, the one you'll be humming on the way home. That's how you tell it's a good Broadway.
Yeah, oh,
musical.
yeah.
A so-called
Yeah.
showstopper?
No, it's I'm breaking down.
I'm breaking
Right.
down.
Ah.
I'm breaking down.
This was clearly meant to be tongue in
the
cheek.
world to
down.
know.
How far are we away from her OnlyFans page, do you think?
Dude.
Oh.
She should have done it. Yeah.
Yeah.
She should have done it a long time ago. Yeah.
Say what you want about, I forget her name, the Hawk Tua girl, but she at least went, hey, I'll try all these things.
Yeah.
Yeah, she was out there immediately.
Yeah.
She's actually charming on
She is charming.
podcasts.
Yeah.
I like her, yeah.
But her most recent foray was
Bitcoin thing.
was the some kind of coin
Yeah.
that there are a lot of accusations.
Cryptocurrency is what they call it.
cryptocurrency that apparently has some problems that immediately tanked. So I don't know anything about that, except that she was widely criticized. What was the name of that? Do you remember?
I don't know, but
Cryptocurrency?
she was accused of, she wasn't necessarily, she shouldn't be accused of anything. She just
She put her
essentially
name
put
on
her
it.
name on it. But
Yeah.
pumping and dumping.
Oh yeah, pumping and dumping.
Which sounds really bad.
Yeah, pumping and dumping sounds like something in the Cleveland steamer realm.
A lot of Congress people have gotten rich this way.
Oh, yeah.
Let's not get carried away with people endorsing things and them being responsible for
Right.
any-
Like, we don't want
any claims being
we don't
made.
need any precedent set.
Yeah.
See, well, so Ray Gunn the musical will not take place. Unfortunately.
Shut down.
Okay, is that sports?
No, we've got a world record coming up. You want it now?
Sure.
Here we go.
Stupid world record.
Residents of a sleepy Pennsylvania town believe they've broken the record for the most people dancing the Macarena.
Oh.
It's back, baby. There he is.
You remember it, Christy?
Hey, Macarena.
Oh, I had to watch a lot of that in Miami.
I just know you. No, I don't remember it.
You don't remember it?
And then.
I think we were in the Bahamas when that was a big.
I remember a lot of people standing poolside doing it. And I could never remember the order.
Yeah, it was.
I can't imagine. I can't see you doing the Macarena.
They did that little wiggle at
Plus,
the
you
end.
got
That
the
was
bad
pretty hot.
wing now.
Has that made a comeback yet?
It was
The
fun.
Macarena?
Yeah.
No.
Well, right here it has. Yeah.
In that
it's coming
story,
back.
But I mean,
I was at a wedding over the weekend. They did not do the Macarena.
Did they do the electric slide?
Oh, God, they did all.
Did they do the Cupid shuffle?
Yes.
To the left, to the left.
Did you hear that, Tom? The Cupid shuffle. You need to learn the Cupid shuffle
That's a fun one.
because you and I will go out to a
what
bar.
is the Cupid shuffle? I'm not familiar.
And
Well, it
we
tells you
will-
what to do in the song.
It's all in there.
So
To
it's
the
right
left,
there.
to the left, to the left, to the right.
Oh, so it's kind of like
Yeah.
the hokey pokey where
The song kills, though, live.
People love it.
Kills.
Even more than the electric slide, I believe.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I agree.
Do you know how to do it, Pat?
I do not know how to do it, but I've seen it a lot in the casinos. Bands would play it. Place goes nuts.
Yep.
Wow.
Almost every event they play it.
According to a publication called The Patch, the attempt to break the world record for most people dancing the Macarena took place during the McCaffrey's Newtown Holiday Parade, where the Newtown Business Association invited parade participants to dance the Macarena. The current record, 2,219 people, is held by Egg Buckland Community College in Plymouth in the United Kingdom.
Okay.
Evidence of Newton's attempt has been submitted to Guinness for verification.
I wonder if you have to do it correctly or if you just have the people out there moving
you're
their
gonna-
arms around.
Yeah.
Because that would be.
We could probably do a record. Maybe
What kind of a record?
most people doing the Freddie. Maybe
That'd be two.
Nope. It's the Cupid Shuffle.
Oh, yeah.
You know this, Tom?
Oh yeah, this is a great song.
Here we go.
Here we go. Just for you, Tom.
Every post-menopausal woman at the wedding is up on the
my
floor.
goodness, they're up. We're ill-fitting
Walk it
shoes.
by yourself.
See, it's a shame that we don't have the K-Tel music
Boy, that-
collections anymore
Man,
because
that bass hits. It's
not a bad song.
Not bad at
It
all.
really isn't. I don't
great.
think the Macarena is a bad song. It's got that cool
It's
sound.
cool, yeah.
But that'd be a great collection of dance songs where they tell you how to do the dance.
Sure.
Instructional dance music.
Yeah, there's quite a few of them.
Yeah.
They're effective.
All right.
I will be reminded of ones, but I can't think of it.
Well, the most obvious one is the hokey pokey.
Sure. That's
Yeah,
that's
but that
The
was
oldest
that,
one.
That's more of a children's party, isn't it? Hokey pokey.
What about the chicken dance? There's one.
Does that teach you how to do
Is that
it?
instructional?
Oh, I guess
don't
it
know.
doesn't. No, I guess you have to know
Yeah,
it.
you got to
Yeah.
know the beat.
Humpty tells you how to do the
Yeah,
Humpty dance.
it does.
So that would be on there.
Do they?
Yeah.
The Humpty dance tells you.
It's real easy to do. First you limp to the side like your leg was broken.
You limp. Okay.
That is one of your best impressions. I really enjoy that. Keep going.
What else is a little
What?
You limp to the side.
like your leg was broken. It's something itching and twitching, kind of like you was smoking.
Oh,
See, he's telling you what to do.
damn.
There have to be more than a dozen of them. I'll have to do a little
Yeah,
homework.
there probably
but
are.
Dances, they tell you how to do them, and it's
The twist doesn't tell you
No,
anything.
it
They just say,
Oh, the cha-cha slide. We forgot that one.
come on, baby, do the
Cha-cha
twist.
slide.
Yeah, the
This
cha-cha
is-
slide one.
These songs remind me of television show themes that tell you what the show is about, like Gilligan's Island. In other words, you can be new to the program and you know what's happening. So you can be not familiar with the dance and you know what to do right away.
Does the boot scoot and boogie, does that tell you how to do it?
Heel to toe, do-si-do.
Yeah,
Kinda.
kinda.
I think that
Oh,
counts.
yeah.
Okay, good. But right now, I'll tell you what counts is saving yourself that trip to the mall. I just heard the other day, I didn't realize this. It seems like Christmas is rapidly approaching, and it's because...
Christmas is rapidly
But I
approaching.
mean, more than so than usual because Thanksgiving was, I guess, technically late.
As late as it could be, yes.
So there are fewer shopping days, which means the mall, if you were over at a mall over the weekend, rather crowded. I can save you a trip right now. You want to get your sweetie something really special. How about checking out Steven Singer Jewelers? Our buddy Steven Singer has been stepping up. He does it year-round. Things are really buzzing right now, especially in the world of real natural earthborn diamonds. Don't forget those Anita diamond stud earrings starting at just $298. And Steven Singer makes it real easy. No haggling, no phony sales, no weird coupons, nothing like that. You just go online to IHateStevenSinger.com and get the number one gift this holiday season, the Anita diamond stud earrings. By the way, you want to trade them and upgrade? Of course you can. Get full value because Steven has the best upgrade policy in the business. Also, free shipping and a 100-day, 100%, what do they call it? The no hassle. Don't hassle me, man. The no hassle money back guarantee. Check it out, Steven Singer. IHateStevenSinger.com is the way you find his website. And you can peruse all the stuff, including great bracelets, necklaces, etc., and you don't have to go to the mall. You don't have to worry about parking. Don't get your car dinged up. Just grab that smartphone and be smart with it. Also, I'll remind you, Steven Singer is the sponsor of our Bob and Tom Pigskin Picks competition. Week 15 begins Thursday night. Go to bobandtom.com/contest. Right now, get your picks in. Just pick the winners, and you could be a winner of a $500 gift certificate from Steven Singer Jewelers. Thank you, Steven. He's a dog guy. We're big fans. And as Josh says, he doesn't stand behind his jewelry. No, wait a minute. He doesn't stand in front of his jewelry. He stands behind it because if he stood in front of it, as Josh pointed out, you couldn't see the jewelry.
That's right.
Down in front.
You with the dog. Move over. I can't see the bracelets. IHateStevenSinger.com. Tell him we did a great job, an elegant job with his commercial announcement. Thank you. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Are your ulcerative colitis symptoms proving difficult to manage? Tremfya guselkumab can help you manage the cycle of UC symptoms. At 1 year, many patients taking Tremfya achieved clinical remission, and some patients also achieved endoscopic remission. Individual results may vary. Tremfya is a prescription medicine used to treat adults with moderately to severely active ulcerative colitis. Serious allergic reactions and increased risk of infections may occur. Before treatment, your doctor should check you for infections and TB. Tell your doctor if you have an infection, flu-like symptoms, or if you need a vaccine. Ask your doctor if Tremfya can help you manage the cycle of UC symptoms. Call 1-800-526-7736 to learn more or visit TremfyaRadio.com.
Hey, welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. Christy, Pat, Josh, Ace, I'm Chick with an email. As soon as Tom says I can read it, hello, Tom.
Go ahead, read away.
Dear idiots.
Hello.
Wait a minute.
Yesterday's show was chock full of blatant hostility. Can today's show consist of everyone mocking everyone else's voice until y'all are ready to fist fight or just fist?
Oh, my goodness.
And if it's the latter, I'll be behind the couch. Love the show. Love it the more it goes off the rails. Yeah, people seem to like that.
Speaking of off the rails, I'll tell you what's going off the charts. So those new T-shirts from Ed Septic.
Oh, they're nice.
Available at bobandtom.com. And I understand that Ed is... Wait a minute.
Oh, hey!
That isn't Ed Septic. Who are you?
Hey, it's Turd Wrench Tina. How you guys
I Turd Wrench Tina.
With Some Bitch Ed's new T-shirts, I thought I'd come on here and tell you all about some of his other brainiac merchandising ideas.
I didn't know there was any more merch. What has he got?
Well, this is the failed merch, actually. I don't know if you guys remember the personalized penis plunger handle. It'd be a good idea to have people whittle out custom sex toys. And turns out that how long it took wasn't the biggest problem. There's actually no good way to get a splinter out your hoo-ha.
Oh.
Yeah.
That hurts.
Yeah.
And then came the bejeweled toilet seat. I still call him the rhinestone ass boy for that one.
Ass boy.
Are you guys familiar with the squatty potty?
Oh, sure.
Yeah. Well, Ed was ahead of his time on this one. He had that idea years ago, but he didn't think it'd take off because you can shove 2 Sixers and Natty Ice under your boots and it works just as well.
Yeah.
That is true.
I almost forgot. I've got some merch myself.
Oh.
I've got some signed nipple couplings. It makes a great stocking stuffer for any of the plumbers in your life.
All right.
Don't get too excited, fellas. It sounds way sexier than it is.
Hey,
you were talking about all my failures. What about my deuce on a spruce? Oh my gosh, we sold tens of them last Christmas.
No, what about your T-shirts, Ed? Your T-shirts.
No, we're still paying on 2 storage lockers full of these deuces on spruce.
Yeah, deuce on a spruce goes for $99.99 plus $99.99 shipping and handling.
Or I'll trade you for a set of hubcaps for a Dodge Dart.
Yeah, 2013 or better. You know what? The best bet, Tina, show them.
Right here.
Show them, turd.
Yeah.
The Ed Septic T-shirt. Yeah, you can buy them at www.bobandtom.com. Remember, I'll always bang your pipes, not your wife.
I'll bang your wife.
Merry Christmas.
Oh, thank you.
Merry Christmas.
Did you see Turd Rich Tina's hat?
Yeah.
Yeah, TWT.
Yeah, maybe start selling those.
I've had people ask.
Did you hear Ed call her? He just calls her Turd.
Yeah. Tell him, Turd.
Yeah, tell him, Turd.
Sweet little nickname.
Yeah.
Well, thank you very much, Ed. What a nice treat. Got a nice letter here, Pat Godwin.
Yes.
Said I had a chance to see Pat Godwin in Youngstown over the weekend. I woke up with a sore head from laughing so hard. What a great show. Well, how nice. Our buddy Greg Hahn's got some shows coming up as the year winds down. December 20th and 21st, he'll be in Springfield, Illinois at the Blue Room Comedy Club. And then Willie G. and Greg Hahn, New Year's Eve, Grand Island, Nebraska, the Back Room at Bosselman. So just some cool shows coming up. Speaking of great comedians, we're going to talk with Jeff Foxworthy coming up a little bit later on this morning. And in about a little more than half an hour, we're going to talk with Costaki Economopoulos with our NFL report.
You know, we've been mentioning road graders and motor graders the last couple of days.
Heavy equipment.
Got an email here from Matt. He says, Tom, I operate a road grader in southeast Iowa. Most of the employees in our county listen to the show. Well, how nice. We all like steak, he says. Be kind to us. We can make the constant road construction last longer.
I'm a big fan.
I believe he's bribing us or blackmailing us a little bit.
Wait. When did you become a big fan of road construction?
Well, I mean, it has to be done. I just can't believe that my main entrance and exit's been closed for 3 years.
You've been complaining about this forever.
Hey, Matt also reminds everyone to slow down or they will put the potholes back. They can do it.
Well, there you go.
Man, that's got to be satisfying. Take a sledgehammer out in the middle of the road. Man. You ever swing a sledgehammer, Tom?
Of course.
It's tricky. Really?
Have you really?
With your woodworking and stuff?
I have one.
Swing a sledgehammer?
You have a sledgehammer.
Absolutely.
You can't do that now.
Now, do you have a baby sledge or an actual sledge?
I have both.
Both?
Okay. Yeah.
Wow.
But you've got an arm that won't go around. So.
Well, I can do a little bit of something.
Okay.
It works a little bit.
All right.
How about axe? Have you ever cut wood?
Of course.
You put your flannel shirt and
Man,
go out
that
there
is-
and chop some wood.
That's an art. You got to hit the sweet spot.
Try not to hit your foot. That's the key.
Yes.
Metal-toed boots, handy if you're doing a lot of axe work. But
I've got this little circle. You put the log in, and then you take your sledgehammer, whang, and
Same.
it splits it.
Do you really?
Yeah, I make.
Oh,
yeah, it's great.
It
Oh.
makes it quick and easy.
So you don't need to.
No, not that
Axe it.
hard. No.
No, it's a mallet, a heavy mallet. We must have the same thing.
Yeah, I bet
Oh,
we
you
do.
guys are like twins.
you guys can hook up at a nice fire, and that'd be a new Hallmark movie.
Two of you.
Yeah.
Wow,
Hallmark
what would you
night?
call it? Something
The meat cute chopping wood.
the meat cute. You'd be the bear, Josh. I think.
I think Chick and I are both considered bears, so maybe we could be the
Probably,
two
yeah.
bears.
Two
Oh,
bears.
yeah.
Two bears.
Instead of the 3 bears, it's
Right.
the 2 bears.
Two
the
bears
story.
at Christmas.
Well, we could get a third.
Matt?
Hello.
Maybe that's what we're looking for, a third bear.
The Three Bears.
The Three Bears. We could call it the Three Bears.
And you're just right.
Wow.
Maybe like a Goldie Cox.
Oh.
Well, now you've got a title.
The last name, COX.
Yeah.
Sure.
Oh,
okay.
Right.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Like Goldie, you have your Goldie Hawn, you have your Goldie Cox.
Yeah, that's the son of Wally Cox.
Sure.
Fine.
Do you remember a movie called Goldie and the Boxer?
I'm aware of it. I've never seen it.
O.J. Simpson
Yes.
was in that.
I've never seen that.
Yeah.
Golda Meir? Was that?
No.
They did make
Controversial.
Gold a couple years ago with Helen Mirren.
No, it wasn't Golda Meir and Goldie and the Boxer.
I can't imagine OJ
It was
mounting that.
different. You don't know. He might have.
Okay. Is it time to conclude our sportscast?
One more. Hey, who would have thought this? Actually, I saw this coming, believe it or not. As I say, I believe I had this. Indiana Hoosiers and Notre Dame Fighting Irish fans hoping to get tickets to December 20th's playoff game Saturday night up in Notre Dame may have to shell out lots of money. On Sunday, of course, it was announced the two Indiana schools would compete in the first ever 12-team college football playoff. Though separated by a couple hundred miles, the two teams have not played since September 7th, 1991. Notre Dame won that one 49-27. It's a great game for the state, said Indiana head coach Curt Cignetti. And fans looking for affordable tickets are not going to have any luck. Yesterday afternoon, the lowest ticket on StubHub for the Indiana-Notre Dame game, $1,000. That price 3 times higher than the second most expensive playoff ticket, Tennessee at Ohio State, $300.
Oh.
So Indiana-Notre Dame
You guys
is
want to
the
see
big ticket.
the definition of anger?
Yeah.
Are you at all interested in finding out what anger really looks like?
So far, you've almost seen it from me twice today, but go ahead.
Oh, really?
Yeah, go ahead. What have you got?
Christy Lee has 10 free tickets. Just text her if you need.
Oh, God, Josh.
There it is.
Or email her.
Yeah, just get a hold of her.
Do you remember?
That is not
Do you remember back in the day, as they like to say, when voicemail was at its heyday?
Mm-hmm.
Because now I don't, as a general rule, don't leave voicemails. It's kind of considered to be rude, I think. But
no, what's rude is if you text, whatever you start off with, you don't go to another format. Like if you start texting, you end texting. If you start a phone call, you end the phone call.
Or you say, is it convenient for you to take a phone call?
Right.
I almost never call either of you or any of you, as a matter of except for maybe Pat. I will text, say, call me at your convenience.
Sure.
But in the heyday of voicemails, I actually changed my voicemail announcement to, I can't get you tickets to see Jimmy Buffett.
Oh.
That was, at one point, those were impossible to get. Everybody wanted them.
Yeah.
But
people don't
obviously
understand.
the Taylor Swift thing, huge.
We don't get free tickets anymore.
Yeah, the Kelsey
It's not
brothers,
like
they say,
the
don't
days.
ask us, please.
Yeah.
Show some respect. We can't get you tickets.
But yeah, the Notre Dame IU, because as your story pointed out, just a couple hundred miles apart.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
That's one of the reasons those are so sought after.
Something else.
Are you going to?
What are you asking? What's the question?
I'm sorry, I shouldn't ask. I should have. Do you happen to know what the spread is on that?
Indiana getting 7.5. Last one I saw, headed to 8. I think. Yeah.
Okay. All right.
And I think Tennessee is the underdog in the Ohio State Tennessee matchup. Give me a second.
Are you going to do a shoe-in picks special college football edition?
Well, I
could maybe work up an intro for it.
I don't. Like a special college football. Maybe, possibly, maybe I could do that.
I'll remind you while you look that up. We have
Tennessee getting 8, Indiana getting 8, SMU getting 10 at Penn State, and Clemson getting 11 in Austin to battle the Longhorns.
Oh.
There you go. That's your bet, right?
Speaking of football picks, Bob and Tom Pigskin Picks, pro football. Thursday evening, of course, begins week 15. And to get your picks in, because you could win that gift certificate from Steven Singer Jewelers, just pick the winners. You don't even have to go against the spread. We'll look forward to speaking to our next winner coming up this week with Chick McGee and the Shoein' of the Week. Once again, week 15 starting on Thursday night. So get your picks in. Just go to bobandtom.com/contest. While you're there, Josh, am I correct in saying you can actually get the Ed Septic T-shirts?
Yeah, you can.
Oh, that's so nice.
Yeah, and hoodies.
Oh,
if you
yeah.
so choose.
Hoodies?
Yes.
Wow.
Holy hell, this is
very
cottage industry.
I pretty soon we're probably going to have Turd Wrench Tina hats.
Sure.
They say TWT.
T.
Okay.
What vowel are you choosing there?
Okay, very good.
You got an idea?
Give me the preview, Christy. What have you got coming up?
Well, we have a very interesting story from the Buckingham Palace world with King Charles, reminiscing about his childhood.
Where's your Buckingham? Under my Bucking hat.
We have some interesting thoughts on women and oral relations.
Oh, my.
And PETA's in the news with rats and a planned protest for the Nosferatu screening.
Nosferatu?
Oh, the original Dracula, right?
Man, there are a ton of rats in those movies.
Yeah, and this is a new one.
Yeah. Are they saying there are too many rats in this movie?
Yes. Rats weren't treated well.
How do
They're being disrespected in the film.
Oh, PETA, you used to do good work.
There's got to be a rat. The first call rat wrangler.
Probably,
sure.
Yeah,
absolutely.
And
it used to be Ben. I don't know what happened to him.
And those rats live better than us, probably. Don't you think?
Yeah, I'm sure they have standards in Hollywood.
They have little tables set up with little thread spools they use as tables.
Do they have a little craft services for the rats?
They have little newspapers.
And it's literally craft service.
They have
Jeez.
newspapers.
Yeah.
If that guy thinks I'm doing that take again, he's sorely mistaken.
That's a rat voice.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I auditioned for Wicked. I should have gotten it. I was at Wicked. I wonder I didn't see you.
Did you see the whore they gave it to?
Would you quit talking about me like that,
I know exactly how she got that.
Oh, yeah.
Do you?
Open my legs. Next thing you know, I'll have 8 kids.
They all think all the men that don't get
I'd be
part.
Meryl Streep if I just opened my legs every time I wanted to roll.
Talk about a rat.
I'm enjoying this. You guys are both rats, is that correct? Okay. We have rats in the news. We have a great, nice, happy story. In a world of not a lot of happy stories these days, we got a great happy story about coffee.
Oh, good.
The source may be somewhat biased.
Does it validate you somehow in drinking of coffee?
Of course. Why do you think I'm happy about it? And something you're going to be happy about, Christy kind of alluded to it. I don't want to give it away. It's about bath time.
I'm not a big bath taker. I don't think I've taken a bath in the house I'm currently residing in, and I've been there for 8 years.
Yeah. Really?
I've taken a bath recently in a couple of investments that, unfortunately, I don't know what they call it taking a bath. I was just coated and maybe I needed a bath after the downfall.
You're not going to take a bath after diarrhea, though. That'd be awful.
Oh, come on.
Ergo, the shower. Coming up, Costaki Economopoulos and comedian Jeff Foxworthy, 2 great comedians. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Got something to say? Send us an email, bobandtom@bobandtom.com. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
This episode is brought to you by Prime Video. In the small town of Holland, Michigan, nothing is ever what it seems. Behind the tulip festivals and pretty houses lay dark secrets that threaten to tear a marriage apart. Nicole Kidman stars in this darkly twisted thriller about a wife and mother whose quest to uncover her husband's secrets may get her more than she bargained for. Holland, streaming on Prime Video March 27th.
Talk to Jeff coming up.
Well, who else would it be but Reno? I can't. Hey, welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. Christy Lee, Josh Arnold, Pat Godwin. Hello, Ace.
Hi, Chick.
That was unexpectedly nice and complete.
I'm always nice to you.
I'm Chick, and here's... Hello, Tom.
You think that Ace is seething with rage? One of these days it's just going to snap.
It's one of the things I'm nervous about.
Yeah.
I still have the mini axe that Chick gave you.
Oh, yes.
Years ago.
What was that?
I, for one, hope so. That was a busy signal. We'll try to call back
Were
later.
you here for the ice pick day?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I still use my ice pick.
I
Thank you.
love
That
that.
was one of my greatest.
I got
best
all
gifts.
of you guys. Remember the one year I got you axes?
Yep.
Only because I could say, Merry Christmas, here's your axe.
And that's great. I love having that thing.
That little axe. Yeah, it's nice.
Then, the next year I got an ice pick, so I could say, Merry Christmas, here's an ice pick.
Yeah.
Well, this year's gift's kind of along the same lines.
So something practical.
Chainsaw?
I'm not saying. I'm not saying. Don't ruin it.
Remember the year I got you guys the pizza cutter?
Yeah.
The very special
Scissors?
pizza scissors.
Those scissors are great.
I got.
I'm telling you.
I went out and bought another pair of those.
And the way to
so I could crap on one and cover it up with the other. Yeah.
Oh, you can take the little pizza thing off and then use them as scissors, and they're great.
You're not using the pizza part?
No.
No, you need kitchen scissors.
I have great
Okay.
Cutco scissors.
You got the Cutcos? You got
Oh, God,
Cutco
yes.
money? I see.
Yes.
Did I hear the phone ringing?
No.
No, okay.
That was a business.
That was a busy signal.
Okay, I could have swore I heard the phone ringing. That was a busy signal?
I don't know what
Okay,
what's going
I'm sorry. Christy, what have you got over there?
Well, PETA plans to protest a screening of Robert Eggers' new movie, Nosferatu,
He was wearing an Egger suit.
because of the film's depiction of rats. According to Variety, the animal rights organization plans to send a giant rat to the Samuel Goldwyn Theater this weekend to set the record straight about the 5,000 live rats that were used during a scene
I'm first called Giant
wherein the rodents descended on London, bringing with them the bubonic plague. The rat will carry a sign that reads, "Rats have rights.
No, they don't.
We didn't cause the plague."
Yes, they did.
Yeah, the fleas you were covered in did.
Lauren Tomlinson.
So that's their beef?
Yes.
The group's director of animals in film and television said, quote, PETA encourages everyone to see through these shameful stereotypes and give rats the respect they deserve.
PETA still does some good work, but it's
rats.
overshadowed by this nonsense.
She goes on to say they are intelligent, social, and affectionate individuals.
That is true.
It is true,
Rats
yeah.
are incredibly
Yeah.
smart and social and can be sweet.
And can they dance?
If you play music for these rats, they will move to the beat of the sound. Actually.
Really?
Yeah.
Do you have a song for rats?
Can they dance?
Rats can dance, oh, rats can move, looking cool as they shuffle their feet. Oh, look at that. Taunt that rat, digging the dancing rat. Oh. Friday night and the river's low. Dirty rat has no place to go. Then here's the music. His tail starts to swing. Travolta's no longer king. You are the dancing rat, oh, dressed in spats on your tiny feet. Oh, yeah. Oh, feels the beat from the Chicago street. Oh, rats can dance. Rats can dance, rats can move, and Ratatouille proved anyone can cook. Oh, look at that, in his top hat, digging the dancing rat. Oh, that was delightful.
that
Thank
was
you
very nice.
That's so nice.
Dancing rat.
You know who Rat's favorite singer is?
Who's that?
Who?
Sinatra.
It's not the band Rat?
Oh, from the Rat Pack?
From the Rat Pack.
Oh.
He was the head honcho.
Oh.
Come on, you knew that, didn't you?
Like Stephen Piercy or whoever the hell it is.
Oh, from Rat?
I think it looks like the hotline's ringing. Ace, can you answer the phone?
All right.
Hello, Bob and Tom Show.
Yeah, hey, I'm so excited, man. I'm an Indiana University football fan, and I heard Christie's got tickets.
Oh, boy.
Yeah,
That's
well,
right.
you heard wrong. Josh is a big fat liar.
What do you mean? I just told my family of 8 that we're going.
It's about $1,000 a ticket,
Now, you're
I
going to
think.
disappoint a lot of people in your
I
family.
heard there's free tickets. Christie's got them.
She does.
I don't. No, I
Oh,
don't.
man. Well, if I can't get that, could I at least get a picture of Christie's armpit?
Oh,
My armpit?
Wait a minute now.
Sure. I could do that.
How much?
No. It's free. Everything's free.
No.
Everything's free.
Maybe
What
that's
happened to this show? Used to give away stuff.
Hang up the phone, Ace.
I'm grateful.
Hang up the phone.
Hey, it's going to hell.
Do you suppose there is a armpit fetish?
Oh,
I don't suppose.
Now, would that be an OnlyFans thing?
I have a friend that has that.
No.
That has an armpit fetish. Yes, he really enjoys.
Does he like them hairy?
The female armpit. He said he doesn't mind, but he prefers shaved. So it's not a matter of hair or not. It's a matter of he just likes that space.
Does he want close-ups?
He wants to get his face close to it. Yeah.
His face, not his.
Oh, not just photographs.
I don't know if he's actually tried
Does
that,
he
Christy.
well?
Right.
And he liked to keep it hairy.
But he likes the armpit. What are you gonna?
Does he like huff it down there?
I think he licks it.
Oh,
and
God.
yeah.
Have you ever done the crook of your arm butt shot?
Oh, that's fabulous. Yeah.
That's
I mean, make it look like
sometimes
that.
that's so real. Yeah.
Always.
Now, how did your friend happen to tell you this?
He was talking about, you know what? He just mentioned it one time. He was like, hey, I'm, you know what I'm interested in? I think we may have been talking about fetishes or something, but he was unashamed.
You told me you were kissing.
And he wanted to kiss my arm.
Okay.
And I said, well, it's a little hairy.
wrong
He
with
said,
that.
that's okay.
Two consulting men do. It's
move
their
forward
own
here.
business.
Coming up, we're going to talk with Costaki Economopoulos about the NFL. We've got Jeff Foxworthy on tap for today, but right now you've got what?
Well, on kind of the same vein, a survey from the Bad Girls Bible has found that over 90% of women enjoy receiving oral gratification from their partners.
Wait a minute, what's the percentage?
90%.
All right.
Yeah, I was going to say it's a little higher.
I was going to say
than that.
100%, but
Yeah.
We've
according
all
to
met women who don't like it.
Really?
Yeah. They just feel uncomfortable about it. And, you know.
According to a poll of 1,058 women, the ideal duration women want to receive oral work is
I don't know.
19 minutes and 40 seconds.
It's kind of precise.
That's a long time, isn't it?
Not 41, not 39.
Nope.
1940.
And they've got the stopwatch running.
30 days in the hole.
Oh.
50% of women said their partner's facial hair did not matter when it came to oral relations.
Okay. I know it does when on the women I date. Hey, look, you want to shave that, honey? The joke being that she's got the
She's got the beard.
I didn't do it right.
Yeah.
Something's there.
Yeah.
I'll rework it.
Yeah, because I thought you meant shave that.
Right.
Not this.
Right.
Yeah.
The spirit was there.
Yes.
25% prefer their partner clean shaven. 10% prefer their partner to have a beard. 10% prefer their partner to have stubble. That would tickle.
When did that turn, Tom? When beards became, I think they're
really common.
Far and away more popular on men than no beards. Don't you think?
Well, you wouldn't have seen a politician with a beard except for Abe Lincoln until probably about, 15 years ago?
No, I think
that's a fair question, though. For example,
I think
very few stand-up comedians had beards.
I think Vance is one of the first politicians in forever.
He
that has
may
a beard.
be, yeah.
And who was the last president with facial hair? It was probably in the 20s.
Taft or Hayes or
mustache
maybe
guys.
Some old mustache.
Yeah.
I wonder if you can go all the way back to Teddy.
Well, Grant had a full beard, and then I'd have to.
Because Teddy had a mustache.
Yeah.
Ted Kennedy when he was president.
Because remember he he had to shave it though. It smelled like seawater.
That's right.
10% of the women.
You got some salt in your beard there.
Get a little clam right here.
This is going to be an interesting topic. 10% of the women like to receive oral pleasure during their time of the month.
Oh, okay.
How do you feel about that?
I'm a grown up. It's fine.
Oh.
Yeah. What's
It's
the
not a
big deal?
Doesn't it taste bloody?
Oh, Jesus.
How do you think he got the nickname Redbeard?
Ah.
You want your Red Wings or not? Am I right on this?
Oh, man.
You
Whatever.
don't have to get way in there. You just
But the essence of the thing is approximately 20 minutes
of oral pleasure.
of the alphabet.
Yeah.
How many times can you?
Wait a minute.
Wait a minute. He's put out by the time.
I get a feeling that's his
Go-to thing, the alphabet.
Does the
yeah.
alphabet with his tongue.
I've never actually tried that. Is that
No. You ever that game where you write words on someone's back with your?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, go ahead.
right?
You've revealed a lot of
Very,
stuff.
very specific skill.
You have wait a
coming
minute.
up, we've got Costaki Economopoulos and comedian Jeff Foxworthy on tap. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Hey, thanks for listening to the Bob and Tom Show this morning. Get a look at today's show on our YouTube channel.
Every cup of Nespresso coffee is an invitation to transform your morning routine into a ritual you can treasure each and every day. Using the Virtuo Pop, a simple touch of the button freshly brews bold aromas and a rich, velvety crema layer for delicious cafe-quality coffee at home. Whether you enjoy your coffee hot or over ice, every sip, every morning is unforgettable. Nothing tastes like Nespresso coffee. Visit Nespresso.com or our app to explore our full range of easy-to-use machines and coffees not found anywhere else.
Hey, welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. Christy Lee at the Silac News Desk.
Hello.
Lord, I'm down. There's Pat Godwin.
Hey, chick.
There's Josh Arnold.
Hi there.
The I Hate Steven Singer sidekick chair. There's Ace Cosby.
Hey.
I'm Chick McGee at the Dude Wipes Sports Desk. And remember, are you still using toilet paper? Get rid of that. Wet cleans better than dry. That's just good science. Get rid of your paper toilet paper and try Dude Wipes for the best clean, pants down. Tom.
Thank you very much, Chick McGee. We're getting ready to hook up with our friend Costaki Economopoulos in Los Angeles, California. Look at that Christmas sweater. It's got reindeer. Oh, it's very nice. Yeah. You got your tree behind you. Hi, Costaki. How are you?
Morning, guys.
Hi there.
Hi.
Now, you remember the story about Costaki and Christmas Day. Tom.
What's the story?
What do you mean, what's the story?
It's his birthday, right?
It's his birthday.
Yeah. That's right.
They brought him home in a Christmas stocking. Remember? It's a great, heartwarming story.
I've been dealing with this all day, Costaki.
It could be a Hallmark movie. How about that? Huh?
A very Greek Christmas.
Yes.
That's right. Don't forget, my dad used to tell the story that apparently that day in the hospital there were 3 kids born, a Japanese kid and 2 Greek kids, actually. And according to my dad, the doctor said, "These damn foreigners ruined my Christmas."
Oh, man.
Oh, wow. Well, that takes a
pretty
unfortunate
Just
turn.
joking around. Yeah.
Wow. Well, but it's still a sweet, tender story,
Yes.
Costaki.
Oh, yeah.
Did you always feel gypped having your birthday on Christmas?
Of course, yes. People definitely, nobody, yeah.
Just got
Except for my mom and my grandmother, who were very awesome about it.
They always made you a cake for your birthday, and
yeah, we had the tablecloth, Chick. Remember this part of the story? We had the Christmas tablecloth the whole week.
Yeah.
And then after lunch on Christmas Day, they flipped it, and it was birthday on the other side of the
that's
table.
very sweet.
Cool.
Yeah,
what do
and
they
then I would have
call
cake and stuff?
What do they call a grandma in the Greek culture? Is it a goobaba or what is it?
A goobaba?
This is my American grandmother.
A buddy, Baba Ganushki.
The answer to your question is Yaya.
Yaya.
Yeah, we have Papu and Yaya.
Oh, that
Papu?
Papu, yeah.
Oh, that's cool. That's sweet.
Papu. Which one was Papu? Your dad's mom?
Yeah, actually, the American grandfather embraced it too. They were both Papu. So,
So the grandfather is Papu, and the mama is Yaya.
right. My mom goes by Yaya still to my kiddos.
Well, that's sweet.
Well, that explains the Rolling Stone album. It's dedicated
Get your
to their
Yayas out.
grandmothers. Yeah.
Get your grandmothers out. That makes sense.
I always thought it was something different.
What about that song, Sitting on My Yaya, Waiting for My Yaya?
That would crush an old grandmother.
Yeah, whatever that song is.
Grandmother, get off of me.
I see.
Sit on that, Grandma.
Costaki, your Falcons did not do well?
No, bit of a cold streak there.
Hey, what do you think about that there, buddy? Should they go to Michael Penix or what's going on?
Yeah, I think it's time to turn the page. But no one's asking me. I don't know. A little more Cousins will be fine, but I think we're approaching the end of this experiment.
Yeah.
0-4 in the last 4 games.
Yeah, these keep failing, these experiments.
Yeah, the Cousins.
New York Jets are having.
Yeah, the Jets. Yeah, at least we're not the Jets, so that's good.
Yeah.
No.
Listen to this about the Jets. The Jets are mathematically eliminated and have now missed the playoffs 14 straight seasons. That's the longest streak in the NFL, Chick, and Major League Baseball, and the NHL, and the NBA, and the WNBA. Oof.
That's hilarious.
Yikes.
Yes.
The Jets are such a joke. They're going to be on this season's Hard Knock Knocks, everybody.
Hi-yo.
Yeah.
The Jets lost in overtime, and the Giants missed overtime because of a block kick. They call New York the city that never sleeps because people lay awake, haunted by all the terrible football.
Yeah,
that's what's happening.
I got a nice letter here, Costaki. It said, I saw
letters.
Costaki in Louisville last night. It was an amazing, funny show.
What?
Oh, that's
and he opened it up to questions at one point, and I got him talking about football. He's also a nice guy. Took a picture with me.
Aw.
Our letter writer says. That's sweet.
That is sweet.
I'm glad you've got some big fans out there. We're fans here. And I know you've got a thing you do involving the NFL. Now, what do you call that again?
It's All Pro Lines. Come find me on whatever your favorite social media platform is. Also follow me, Costaki Economopoulos. We'll get you some football jokes. And I recently posted a clip from Louisville. So, I'm posting stuff. I'm engaging with the people. Come join us.
Mm-hmm. Now, explain to me some of your participation with the audience right now. Are they sending you interesting things?
Oh yeah. It's people chime in and write tags on jokes, which is great fun. I love when if I can land on a good joke and then the peanut gallery tags it a couple times. That's the perfect construct. But there's no pressure. You can just enjoy football memes. You don't have to write any jokes.
Now, let's move forward here. What else do you have?
The Bills and Rams kept scoring. It was like Tyreek Hill at a benefit for single mothers. So a lot of scoring.
Yeah, at one point, Tyreek Hill, didn't he have like more babies than touchdowns or something?
He's tied this season.
Yeah.
He has 5 touchdowns and 5 newborn babies.
Yes.
Congratulations.
5 newborns.
Are you serious?
Yes.
Wow. Got confused. He spiked one of the babies when he got to the end zone.
He's very busy. Saquon Barkley ran for another 124 yards. He's so hard to catch. You think he just shot an insurance executive or something. Elusive out there. Bill Belichick interviewed for a head coaching position at the University of North Carolina. Either that or he was just there for his girlfriend's formal. I don't know. When the media asked Bill how his girlfriend was doing, he said, on to senior year. Speaking of Cincinnati, quarterback Joe Burrow bought a Batmobile. How is he going to stop crime? They barely stopped the Dallas Cowboys.
That's a sensitive subject here today.
Yeah.
Chick
I had Dallas plus the 6, and if you do the math, I was on the losing end of that one last night.
Very close.
Yeah, but I did have Green Bay plus the 3.5 last Thursday night, so I got that by the hook. The hook saved me on that one, but yeah, I missed it by. Never mind.
Would you buy a Batmobile, Chick?
You know what? I don't care. Maybe I'm speaking for my generation, but I don't care for the current Batmobile from the Christopher Nolan. I'd buy the Adam West Batmobile.
You buy the more Corvette looking.
Yeah. But you can't drive the new one. It's not street legal.
Well, yeah, that's.
What are you going to do with it?
But you can't
Park it in your garage and
go to a
have people
church
come
parking
look
lot
at
and
it.
do donuts.
You can drive it. You just don't want to get caught.
Well, there's that.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, and nobody
no one
can
will
catch
notice the new Batmobile.
Take it to car shows.
Yeah,
and insurance
it
is going to
costs
be pretty
$3 million. He should have bought a defense. Oof.
Is $3 million enough
for the defense?
I don't think so.
No, yeah, he'd be way short.
That's a good point.
Yeah.
I wonder how Jamar Chase feels about being Robin. Has he seen that outfit?
Oh,
Talk about carefully placed balls in a tight window.
Well, actually, Costaki, we do have in the studio an expert on the Robin superhero costume.
That's called a jerkin.
What?
Yes. What Robin?
What's called a jerkin? The pants?
No, what
his
what,
entire getup.
Robin's outfit is a jerkin.
I've never heard that word.
No legs, just shorty shorts and a short sleeve shirt. That's
and there was the rumor that apparently the actor who played the mid-'60s era Robin,
Burt Ward
was apparently so well endowed they had to have some kind of restraining underwear of some sort. I doubt if that's true.
But Adam West was hung too, wasn't he?
They both said they had hot and cold running women 24 hours a day.
Huh.
Yeah.
Adam West, very interesting guy.
Really?
Avid skier until the end. Yeah. Well,
really? What do you, a woodworker as well?
I don't know.
Avid skier.
Avid skier, yeah.
Till the end.
Restored classic cars and was also restored merry-go-rounds and the horses. He would paint them by hand.
What? Really?
Yeah. Nope. I made all that up. Okay, go ahead.
I don't know. The Batmobile story was kind of fun for me. Meanwhile, Aaron Rodgers is more like Wonder Woman's ride. An invisible jet. You know, you don't really notice it as much.
You know that classic joke about Wonder Woman?
What's that?
Oh, yeah. We're
She's sunbathing naked on the roof.
Josh, you know this joke where Wonder Woman?
Yeah, I've heard that one.
How does it go? I forgot.
I was more interested in hearing some of Kostaki's jokes.
Okay, go ahead, Kostaki. I'm sorry, back to you. It involves
I want to know.
It involves the Invisible Man It's a little rough.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Archie Manning said he wants his grandson Arch to play for the Dallas Cowboys. What does he have against this poor kid? Why would you? Why wishing a kid to play for the Cowboys? It's like a gypsy curse or something. Sounds like a Johnny Carson Karnak bit. May your grandson be forced to spend a lot of time with Jerry Jones.
Oh, man. Can you imagine?
Costaki, we got to get to the closer.
Oh, yeah, I can sense that. All right, the Falcons went 0-4 the last 4 games. Cousins went back to Minnesota. This is the second time Kirk has failed to score at his homecoming. The first time it was for religious reasons.
Oh.
It's a little bit of a...
Okay, thank you very much. Costaki, you got any gigs coming up?
Yeah, I'm doing Niles, Michigan, and Portage, Michigan here next week. Not this week, but next week.
Okay, cool. We'll talk to you next week. Best of luck. Right now, I want to talk a little bit about
I love your shirt.
About Prize Picks with Chick McGee.
Yes, your holiday is bigger and brighter with Prize Picks, the best place to get real money action while watching your favorite sports. Over 10 million members and billions of dollars in awarded winnings. Prize Picks has made daily fantasy sports accessible to all. The app is really simple to use. Just pick 2 or more players across any sport. Then you can pick more or less on their projected stat, like passing, touchdowns, rushing yards, and you could win up to 200 times your money. Join now because the holiday season Prize Picks is giving away 2 free picks in December, and they're giving away $30+ million in rewards during Pixmas. Check out Prize Picks, America's #1 daily fantasy sports app, available to play in more than 40+ states, including California and Texas. Download the Prize Picks app today and use the code TOM and get a $50 credit instantly when you play your first $5 lineup. That's code TOM on Prize Picks, $50 credit instantly when you play $5. You don't even need to win to receive the $50 bonus. It's guaranteed. Prize Picks, run your game. Must be present in certain states. Visit prizepicks.com for restrictions and details.
Thank you very much. Coming up, we're going to talk with comedian Jeff Foxworthy next. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
This is a message from sponsor Intuit TurboTax. Taxes was getting frustrated by your forms. Now, Taxes is uploading your forms with a snap, and a TurboTax expert will do your taxes for you. One who's backed by the latest tech, which cross-checks millions of data points for absolute accuracy, all of which makes it easy for you to get the most money back, guaranteed. Get an expert now at TurboTax.com. Only available with TurboTax Live Full Service. See guaranteed details at TurboTax.com/guarantees.
Hey, welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. Josh Arnold, Ace Cosby, Pat Godwin, Christy Lee.
Hello.
I'm Chick McGee, and Tom is here, and I believe he just hit his elbow. Did you hit your elbow?
We're fine. Thank you very much.
All right.
Okay, let's just say hello to Christy Lee at the Silac Insurance News Desk. Christy, what's happening?
King Charles has revealed that his late mom wore her crown while bathing him as a child.
That's kind of fun.
This was a long time ago, but the king said his memories are still very vivid.
I love it.
He said, quote, "I remember my sister and I had bath time in the evening. My mama used to come up bath time wearing the crown to practice."
Let me tell you something. You make me queen, I wear the crown all the time.
Yeah, absolutely.
You're darn right.
The king added the big one that you're crowned with, the St. Edward's crown, weighs 5 pounds, so you have to get used to how heavy it is.
I would think so. Wow.
So wouldn't that be that's a great memory.
But don't they have like a light traveling crown?
You think so?
Yeah, like a greeting crown, a traveling crown.
Should you just wear it around the house?
Sure.
Probably tricky taking a dump with that thing on. Tilt your head the wrong way.
Excuse me, I've dropped the crown in the toilet. In the loo. I dropped it in the loo.
Well, if you're going to go there.
Now, did she...
in the piscadoo.
Did she what?
This was not recently, then.
No. Charles was a baby.
Okay.
70 years ago.
Did she actually bathe him, or was that like a footman or something?
I think she actually bathed
He
the
says
children.
she bathed them.
Yeah.
I'm just
Although if you make me queen, I wear my crown and I do nothing else.
Really?
Yeah. I am to be adored and curtsied.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I say. I'm going to go for even king or queen. I expect.
I saw the Olivia Colman movie. She she's had a lot of things going on.
I like
for
the
about
way
19 minutes and 40 seconds. Huh?
Exactly.
I like the way she licks my. Okay.
Oh, whoa.
That was a direct quote.
That was a direct quote.
Yes.
Right from the movie.
Was.
The big O.
New research from the Centers for Disease Control has found that water park splash pads are essentially fountains of fecal material.
Gee, Christy.
Where did I get this story?
Can I ask you a question?
Hey, the CDC. Don't blame me.
Where'd you get that story?
The CDC published a report analyzed 25 years of records
they did.
on gastrointestinal outbreaks. Splash pads were linked to at least 60 outbreaks that sicken people with pathogens. 60 out of 25 years doesn't seem like a
This doesn't help anyone because you, Tom, and you might take some pride in this, you ruined the lazy river for me.
Yeah.
Because you're the one who hipped me to the fact that it's 90% urine. And you were right there with him, Arnold.
Yeah, it is pee.
Yeah, it's all
Doesn't
pee.
stop me from getting in it, though.
Yeah, you know.
All that chlorine kills.
Yeah.
That's right. Urine is actually cleaned before it comes out.
Have you ever just laid there in the inner tube as you're floating and gone
Let it
ahead
go?
and
Yes.
Yeah.
That's
me
how I
too.
know.
Yeah.
If I'm doing it, everybody else is doing
Yeah,
it.
me too.
Those places in Vegas where they got the bar and the pool, and people are standing there all day long.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, they're peeing.
They're letting it rip.
You just hope that's all they're doing.
But just, this one, the CDC saying it's
Yeah, they
even
recommend
worse.
a list of changes that need to be made in order to prevent waterborne disease outbreaks at splash pads.
So, Christy, these are those things they just shoot up water
Yes,
and
you
kids run back and forth.
Right.
Yeah, they love it.
The number one thing is
was there so
preventing your children from sitting on jets and drinking
That's-
the water.
They're essentially bidet /
Yes.
water
Yeah.
fountains.
Yeah, you just got to
Right.
keep your eye on them.
In some cases, okay, now once again,
Well, you get
remember
pink eye
where I
that
got
way.
this, right?
Okay.
In some cases, children would vomit or poop directly into the water, while others became super spreaders because they had not mastered toilet skills yet.
Super spreader.
I never understood that when babies would wear diapers, and I never got that.
Well, they have the newer.
Yeah, they have
Yeah,
swim
but
diapers.
30 years ago, they came out with the swimming diapers.
Yeah, but that still doesn't. I mean,
But they're much better than
the diapers full of crap.
the old ones would blow up. But
Swell
then
up
when
with water.
the swimming ones were great. The funny thing was when those first came out, it was just one company, and so you'd see all these babies. Look, they were on a swim team. All the babies had those matching blue and green swimming diapers. It was really funny. But we've come up in society culturally, much more sophisticated. Fortunately, now we have a couple things I wanted to mention real quick. Speaking of this sort of thing, Ed Septic really does have T-shirts out there.
Sure
Go to
does.
bobandtom.com and you can be part of the Ed Septic T-shirt revolution. While you're there, don't forget bobandtom.com/contest for that Steven Singer Jewelers prize package. Because all you got to do is pick those pro football teams before Thursday evening for the next week, week 15. Back to you, Christy Lee.
An airline passenger's TikTok video has led to a viral debate over the etiquette, not of smelly diapers, but of smelly food on an airplane. Javier Torrance was flying to Tampa when a fellow passenger decided to eat a tuna melt, and it was stinking up the whole entire plane.
Wow, that is a bold choice for
Yeah.
me.
The heated up tuna.
Tuna melt.
Yeah, Mr. Torrance took to social media to complain about the unpleasant experience, saying, quote, I strongly believe people who eat on flights need to be incarcerated for 10 days.
Hello.
The video garnered hundreds of comments, with some users saying passengers should be self-aware and avoid stinky food on flights, of course, while others say they are entitled to bring whatever food they want on a plane.
I don't agree.
No.
Well, what?
I mean, the answer is right there in the middle. Yes, you should be courteous to other, but if there's no rule,
there is no rule.
But of course you should be courteous and not bring a tuna melt on.
Common courtesy or a extra onion chicken teriyaki.
Yeah. We may have been talking. I literally sat next to somebody who had the extra onion chicken teriyaki.
It was amazing. Nothing hangs in the air like that sandwich.
Really?
It's delicious.
Maybe if you cook fish in the break room at your office.
Not just
Cod will stink up a green room.
Yeah, cod. Cod is really.
I really had no idea, but I certainly knew.
That took like a week.
I know not to do that on the plane now.
Yeah,
Yeah.
of course.
Hot cod.
But it's also not just.
Hot cod, summer in the city.
Hi, can I get you something to drink? No, but do you have any hot cod?
Can I have a hot coddy,
We
please?
just ran out.
Oh, no more hot cod? No more hot cod, folks.
It's also, this is like the equivalent of listening to music without headphones on, if you ask me. And then sometimes someone has some like really elaborate Mexican meal and it's spilling all over the place.
What?
They bring out fajitas
How
on
do
the
you,
plane.
let me ask you this. Let's say you're going to, because a friend of mine asked me, and I said she did the right thing. She was going to have an orange on the plane.
Oh, okay.
And she turned to the lady next to me and said, do you mind if I eat an orange? Because those can get very aromatic. But not a bad aroma.
But that's
Not at all.
nice smell.
Almost,
Citrus.
yeah. But I thought it was very polite of her to ask.
Sure.
Yeah.
I got a question. Would you rather have the person next to you tuna melt eater or sans shower?
I'm going to go tuna melt eater.
Yeah, tuna melt.
Don't you always take a shower before you get on the plane?
Of course, I mean, but the person next to you, if there's someone.
So body odor versus tuna melt. I'm going tuna melt.
Because it's going to be relatively short season.
Yeah, it could diffuse quicker and you could or dissipate quicker, and then you can also pinpoint exactly what the issue is.
Have you ever flown home from Vegas?
Yeah.
And the guys haven't taken a shower?
Yeah, it gets a little boozy.
Boy.
3 weeks ago.
Yeah.
Oh, and the crying.
That booze smell that ekes out. Oh.
Grown man just weeping.
Grown man crying in the
Unshowered and crying.
Oh, yeah. How do I explain to my daughter she's not going to college?
I can't believe they got that extra point. I believe Chick McGee and the hook.
Maybe the hook. All right. I can't remember the last hot meal I had on a plane.
Yeah,
it was normally just the basket of you choose whatever you want,
which is fine.
Yeah, which is fine.
Unless you're flying across the ocean, you're going to be okay for a couple hours.
Right.
Calm down.
Yeah.
New research suggests drinking coffee every day could add extra years of healthy aging to your life.
Yay! Cup of Joe, cup of 30 weight.
The reviews looked at 50 existing studies and found that regular, moderate coffee consumption adds an average of 1.8 years of healthy living to a person's life.
Moderate, Tom.
That means that not only do people live longer, they also have healthier lives.
Full disclosure.
Yeah.
I edited out one line of this.
Yeah, it has to be black coffee?
No.
Oh.
No,
I would think so, though. Yeah.
No, but that's you have to have American Dairy Association approved cream in your coffee.
I don't know if that's
I
true.
just had this discussion with my doctor.
What they say? What do you say?
I told him, I'm still putting cream in my coffee, and he goes, "Good, so am I."
Okay. Yeah, it's fine. It's fine for some. Yeah.
Okay, here we go. Ready?
No, but I did edit this.
Okay.
Okay, the second line of this should read, the reviews from the Institute for Scientific Information on Coffee.
A little bit of an agenda.
Yeah.
So
I don't know that.
They have
it's not from Folgers.
They
it's
have
from,
a dog in the fight.
These people study coffee.
Yeah, but
That's all it's saying.
If less people drink less coffee, then they have less to
study.
Right?
Yeah, I'm just wondering if the funding is from Folgers, and who
In
knows?
addition to coffee's role in reducing the risk of some major chronic diseases, researchers said coffee may also provide antioxidant and anti-inflammatory properties, such as reducing neuroinflammation or regulating insulin.
But also doesn't maybe kind of get you up and running.
Are you ready?
Get you going in the morning, get you walking around, get you working, keeping your mind busy.
Ready for slang for coffee?
Sure.
Cup of Joe, cup of 30 weight, cup of dirt, mud, Java, brew, a cuppa. That's what the British say. Would you like a cuppa?
That doesn't just refer to tea?
I thought it was tea, but here's listed it. Jitter juice, bean juice, brain juice. There you go, Tom. Brain juice, high octane, wakey juice.
I like wakey juice. That's very
What,
silly.
is this in America?
Liquid energy, caffeine infusion, cupped lightning.
There you go.
And you've heard
that should be the name of somebody's coffee.
And then leaded or unleaded.
I've heard that, and I've heard, of course, I think Cup of Joe was certainly the classic.
Do you think if somebody switched all of our coffee to decaf, how long before we could tell a difference?
I could.
You think there's a bigger placebo effect than there actually is?
I could tell immediately.
Caffeine jolt?
Really? You can tell immediately.
Yeah.
Okay.
Huh.
I don't know that I can.
There's
I
a
can't.
special kind of headache that I get when I don't have caffeine.
Right.
And it's
I'm with you on that.
Kind of a low humming. Yeah.
But in terms of more energy, I just don't know.
I don't know.
I do love it, though.
But that's good news, right? From the Coffee Institute.
Yeah,
for
if you're a coffee
production
drinker,
of coffee.
sure.
Okay.
Sure.
A Long Island retiree says she is being inundated with traffic tickets from all over the country due to her love of Star Trek. CBS News reports Miss Beta Corey surrendered her license plates, sold her car, and stopped driving back in 2020. Her old custom plates, however, have the same number as the Starship Enterprise. Anybody know what that number is?
Oh, it's like N2.
Yeah, I think there's an N in it.
071.
Good. NCC 1701.
Yeah.
However, some drivers have been replacing their real plates with novelty plates purchased online, and their accrued tickets have gotten mailed to Miss Corey.
Oh, so when she goes under like one of the bridges that has the auto.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's interesting.
The 76-year-old said she's being billed tens of thousands of dollars for everything from speeding to parking violations.
Holy cow.
And one Ohio police chief even called because the plates were involved in a robbery.
Oh.
Man.
Josh, how do you feel about those tickets you get from the camera?
Oh, as our friend Augie Smith called them, the paparazzi.
That's nice, Augie.
Yes, it's very
Yeah.
nice. You've gotten a couple, right? I thought.
Yeah, the camera's one thing.
Yeah.
It's the lie, and I know I've gotten emails saying it is not a lie. The plane got you.
Oh, yeah.
I did it. I have to see proof.
Yeah, you send me the head of Francis Gary Powers.
Nice reference.
And I will pay the ticket.
So some states don't require a front plate.
Right.
So do all of those automatic things photograph front and back?
They must.
I guess. But they wouldn't match, so your front plate wouldn't match your back plate.
So these people, I assume, live in a place where a front plate isn't required, and they put the Star Trek thing on the front.
Right.
And something is reading that as
as a real plate.
So, yeah, those should just take pictures of the back because every state requires a back license.
Right.
And have you seen people, they have like that fog thing over their rear license plate?
Yeah, how is that legal?
Is that supposed to prevent the camera from being able to read the...
I don't know. But
what about the rotating license plate?
The James Bond thing?
Yeah, I need one of those.
Me too. Somebody sent me a link to get one.
No kidding?
Are you kidding?
No.
You really have them?
Yeah.
Go through a toll.
Everywhere, man. And I don't do a lot of illegal things. I just mind your own business.
Well, you were nabbed with me once when we drove.
Who were
They
you
got
hurting?
you.
Yeah, it was some weird. Yeah.
He was going really fast.
110.
So,
Yeah.
110.
I would never go 110.
You
know I wouldn't.
I know.
Why do I believe Pat in this situation?
I was going like 82.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, that's normal.
35.
Yeah.
I wanted to get away from that school.
Yeah.
There were kids everywhere.
Hey, come on.
Get me out of here.
Hey, you're jaywalking, you punk.
Well, legally, I'm not supposed to be near this school. I hit 82 in the parking lot before I get to the highway. Oh, yeah. I bet Tom does, too, in his rocket, don't you,
I
Tom?
bet he does.
Occasionally. You gotta hit the gas.
That's right.
It's a good thing. Now, what do you got coming up, Christy Lee?
Coming up, we have googly eyes on statues. We have a guy arrested for trespassing, but he has an interesting reason for why he does it. And a Scrabble story that's a little baffling. It involves Spanish, but the man doesn't speak Spanish. We'll talk about it.
Okay. We got the Grinch in the news also.
Oh, yeah.
Good news about the Grinch, I guess, technically. If you didn't read the whole story, anyway. Right now, this portion of the Bob and Tom Show features a visit from Chick McGee.
Raycon's Everyday Earbuds. Holidays are great. Figuring out what gifts to give the people in your life, not so great. What do they want? If it's too practical, they probably already have it. That's why Raycon's Everyday Earbuds make the perfect gift for anyone on your shopping list, a gift that will be used every single day. The latest model of Raycon's Everyday Earbuds, better than ever, with new features like 32-hour battery life, multi-point connectivity to let you pair with 2 devices at once. They also come with active noise cancellation, which is a must-have for traveling and to escape the chaos around you this season. Paren in-laws. And the best part, Raycons start at just half the price of other premium audio brands. You can grab 2 gifts for the price of 1, plus their everyday earbuds come in fun, vibrant colors that make unwrapping extra exciting. Save big for the holidays and get up to 25% off site-wide at buyraycon.com/Tom. That's right, up to 25% off everything on Raycon's website, buyraycon.com/Tom. One more time, buyraycon.com/Tom.
Coming up, sanitary napkins in the news, as opposed to sanitary tablecloths for the full-figured gal. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Just got to get a hold of us. Call, fax, mail, or email. Get all the contact information you need at bobandtom.com. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Look around. You can find cars like these on AutoTrader, like that car riding your tail. Or if you're tailgating right now, all those cars doubling as kitchens and living rooms are on AutoTrader too. Are you working out and listening to this ad at the same time? Well, multitasking pro, cars like the ones in the gym parking lot are for sale on AutoTrader. New cars, used cars, electric cars, maybe even flying cars. Okay, no flying cars, but as soon as they get invented, they'll be on AutoTrader. Just you wait. AutoTrader.
Today.
Hey, welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. I'm Chick McGee at the Dude Wipe Sports Desk. Pat Godwin's here. Christy Lee.
Hi.
There's Josh Arnold.
Hello.
Ace Cosby and the joke of the day coming right up. Here's Tom. Hello, Tom.
I've got the results of our poll from yesterday.
Okay.
Mr. Godwin is a vegan.
Oh, and he said he would honor the wishes of our listeners.
No, I said I will listen. I'll be open.
Oh,
okay.
You're changing your tune. Okay.
A scant 8.4% suggested you remain vegan.
I figured.
More than 91% want you to start eating the meat.
Eat the meat, they said.
Eat the meat.
Yeah, eat the meat.
But it's certainly up to you.
We could have a big party while you eat your first piece of meat.
Yeah.
Probably get sick or something right in front of the media. My stomach would explode.
Maybe ease in with some dairy. Maybe have a nice cheese sandwich.
Well, I have cheated with some cheese at Thanksgiving on the macaroni. And
how about that sandwich with mashed potatoes and
the Manhattan?
The beef Manhattan, man. Is that a hell of a sandwich?
That is a hell of a sandwich.
It's one of the best
hell
out there.
of a sandwich. Mashed potatoes.
Now, you have
gravy.
a tribute to your veganism.
Yeah.
Would you care to share with us?
Of course, yeah. It's called Vegan Christmas. You guys kind of heckled me yesterday. You can feel free to sing along or heckle or clap, however you express yourself.
Oh, no kidding. All right.
Okay. I express myself through my instrument. When I'm done with that, I pick up the acoustic guitar. And I write.
That was updated. Well, that's an updated joke. Okay, good.
Hey, the turkeys made a tofu, steamed that broccoli, almond milk and cookies for Santa. I'll give you the recipe. There's no eggs, no butter, no sugar that tastes free. It's a vegan Christmas for me. Oh, for me. Yeah, we're swinging now, baby.
Oh, baby.
Oh, the cauliflower's roasting and stinking up the place. I'm so hungry I could eat the carrot off Frosty's face. Pass the black beans and rice. It won't be a silent night. It's a gassy vegan Christmas for me. Big long nut watch for me. Oh, asparagus tainted kisses underneath the mistletoe. You know what I miss is gravy on my mashed potatoes. Look at the snowy weather. My jacket's made of pleather. It's a chilly vegan Christmas. Big note for me. Oh, for me.
Same chorus.
Only 9 more verses. Come on, here we go.
Keep on. I can do it.
Hey.
Have a soy nog. Try my nut roast. No beef, no dairy. I'm gonna live forever. If I don't shoot myself by January, I'm starving, Christy. I may eat the needles off a Christmas tree. It's a strict vegan Christmas. Steak and lobster off my wish list. It's a plant-based vegan Christmas for me until New Year's Eve, when I might crack and have some prime rib as a tasty snack. But it's a vegan Christmas for me. Oh, for me.
Oh, nice. Thank you very much, Patty G.
Go the opposite. Go all protein.
That's also the keto.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's a good one. I tried that.
Oh, yeah,
for a
bacon
while.
fat. And,
Yeah.
Oh, very nice. Now,
do it up.
you mentioned earlier the Hawk Tua girl.
Yeah.
And her, I found this.
Cryptocurrency.
Her name is Haley Welch, and apparently she's quite witty in various podcasts.
I like her, yeah.
But a couple weeks ago, she came out with she was part of some kind of launch of a new meme coin called a Hawk with a $sign in front of it. A type of cryptocurrency based on viral memes, I guess. It's kind of a thing that's out there these days. However, there's been some criticism. Online commentators accused her of a so-called pump and dump scheme. Apparently, it came out and dropped in price somewhat rapidly. I don't know what the fate of it is. Got this letter from Joshua. He writes, I think Hawk Tua's cryptocurrency was called Spitcoin. Well, thank you very much. Thank you very much, Joshua. We certainly appreciate your input. We now return the microphone to Christy Lee. She's right over there. You can't miss her.
Hey, by the way, speaking of the Hawk Tua girl, have you seen the viral video of what looks like six-pack mother? I mean, she looks like any mom from across the country. She was caught on the, it's not the kiss cam, but it was a camera at a basketball game. And she starts doing she starts the dance, but then she incorporates the.
Oh yeah, I've seen this.
The broomstick
and
and the.
yes.
And she's doing it for the camera, and people start laughing, and then it gets more and more graphic the longer it goes.
Yep.
Yeah.
The kiss cam thing that can get tricky.
It's and now it's because of the internet, Josh. It's everywhere.
It sure is.
Yeah, and it's out there forever.
We may have watched it in here.
Oh, did we watch it?
Yeah, we watched it, yeah.
Okay, and it was something else.
Filth.
Bad
girls.
MILF. Bad MILF.
A man in Florida is featuring a Christmas display with a giant replica of the lamp from A Christmas Story. WESH-TV.
Well, you wish we would spell our name differently, but we don't.
We didn't get it. Somebody else got it first.
Yeah,
Right.
reports that the leg lamp replica adorning Mr. J.P. McCallick's yard in suburban Jacksonville is 20 feet tall and more than 4 times bigger than the one that appears in the 1983 classic film. Mr. McCallick, who created the lamp himself, also included a replica of Ralphie hugging the lamp wearing his pink bunny suit.
No.
Oh, I want to see this. Is it cute or... Oh, wow.
There it is. It's big. Isn't it sweet?
Holy hell.
He doesn't have the fishnet stockings on the lamp. That's kind of a crucial...
You can probably order them on Amazon. They've got everything else.
I got some.
Like a size 5Z
Yeah.
fishnet stocking, please. You're not going to see a kid get his tongue stuck on a lamppost in Jacksonville, Florida.
No, you're not. Boy, that's something.
That kind of says Christmas, though, doesn't it? A little bit?
Would you like that in your neighborhood?
Oh, sure.
Really?
Yeah.
You'd put that in your front yard.
Yeah, I've got the a bunch of the trees lit up in my front yard. Most of my neighbors do. One guy in my neighborhood has 3 gigantic blow up. He's got a Santa, a reindeer. Gigantic.
Oh, really?
I'm
30
shocked by
feet
that.
high.
A blow up?
Yeah.
Blow
Your
up?
neighborhood?
In your neighborhood?
Yeah.
Sounds.
Does he have little kids?
I don't know. Yeah, he's a great
Yeah.
guy. I don't know if the HOA, if their sense of humor is that fragile to keep our theme going.
Do you have an HOA where you live?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
I've only had one encounter.
Oh, you've already had an encounter?
They didn't like the color of your front door? or what?
It's so boring. I won't.
Did you at least tell me this?
You can't
did
wear
you give it to them when they questioned you? Please tell me you did.
It was settled rather quickly. Everything's fine now.
Okay.
Not allowed to wear your culottes out on a Saturday afternoon.
Hey, I didn't know it was going to be that cold when I put those culottes on. And you never wear underwear with culottes, and you know that.
Did you ask them how much bad publicity they could afford?
No, it was.
You know who I am. Did you give him one of
No,
those?
I'd give them one of those.
We're all fine. Some plants were placed in the proper place. Everyone's happy now.
Oh,
yeah.
Man, I can't.
I would be.
Yeah, what is it?
If you are in an HOA,
yeah,
hang yourself.
Do you have to?
It's usually people who they were like mid-level executives and they never had any power, and now they do.
Careful.
Do you have to have the same mailboxes throughout the neighborhood?
No.
No. Really?
You don't?
No. That seems
I'm
to me
shocked
to
by
be.
What if you had a garish, large, crazy?
A keystone.
Like a big old fish or something?
What if it was like a mini grindhouse with a water wheel? Something like that.
Yeah, I live on a very quiet street. I do have a complaint about mailboxes. There is a very, very busy street right near my street, and it's kind of hard to explain, but there's no berm.
Right.
It drops on both sides.
Mm-hmm.
There's this guy, he's always standing in the street, getting his mail and going through it.
Standing in the street.
Yeah, I just want to go, hey, take your mail and move.
Yeah.
You idiot. Sorry.
Yeah, you don't want to do that.
Yeah, what is wrong with you? I'm sorry. It's completely off topic. Just wanted to get that out. Coming up, Christy Lee, what have you got over there?
Coming up, we have the Grinch, and we have the most dangerous Christmas songs to drive to.
Okay. I look forward to finding out what that is. Also, we have bears in the news and sheep and cows. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Reach us toll free at 1-888-BOB-TOM-1 or at bobandtom.com. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Whether it's a movie night or just midday, Skinny Pop is a salty snack that keeps on giving. Made with just 3 simple ingredients for an irresistibly delicious taste and a large serving size that lasts. Deliciously popped, perfectly salted. Skinny Pop, popular for a reason. Shop Skinny Pop now.
Tell him Tom sent you.
Welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. Christy Lee at the Silac News Desk.
Hello, Chick McGee.
There's Pat Godwin.
Hi, Chick.
There's Josh Arnold.
Chick.
The I Hate Steven Singer sidekick chair.
Chick.
There's Ace Cosby.
Chick.
I'm Chick McGee at the Dude Wipes Sports Desk. It's like a shower in the middle of the day, and here's Tom.
I'm in jingle mode, Pat. I think maybe we should do a jingle for each one of the special chairs in here.
Oh.
SILAC, Silac for annuity with Christy Lee.
Ooh,
That's
You don't need any of my help. That's fantastic.
Right off the top of
Is
your
that going
head.
to work?
Stinks on ice.
Oh,
Okay.
no. We have one name.
Say no.
Let's see. What's a good
now,
rhyme
do it
for
now. Do it and try, okay? Just try a little.
SILAC, Silac for annuity with Christy Lee.
That's just what you said.
Well, that's what you thought you wanted me to do it
want?
again. I just thought of it in my head.
Oh.
Did you want him to
how would
redo
you go?
it?
Yeah, well,
I thought the jingle should be different, and you should try to come up with a different jingle.
Silac. They got your back. Silac.
I like that.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Doesn't have annuity in it.
you know, it's so good. You can never argue with a Silac.
You want to know by now.
You know you ought to
Yeah,
know.
there may be a copyright issue with that one.
Yeah, I thought about that.
How about one for Josh?
Silac Jack.
No, Josh is officially at the Bob and Tom Sidekick Chair, brought to you by Steven Singer. You might want to get her a bracelet or a ring or... No.
A ring on her finger.
Oh, that's
finger,
good.
yeah.
That's Steven Singer.
There you go. That was...
Yeah, very, very good.
Finger
A bracelet
ringer.
for your wrist, a ring for her finger. Call Steven Singer.
I like that. What was it? A bracelet for her wrist.
A ring for her finger.
Mm-hmm. That's very
A
nice.
clamp for your nipple. It's Steven Singer. He does sell nipple clamps.
He does? I was unaware of that.
It's 10% of his.
You got to ask.
70% of his
That's in the
business.
back.
Yeah,
room.
they're not just out.
You got to know a guy?
Unbelievable.
Okay. Sorry, Steven. We were just kidding. Hey, speaking of Steven Singer, don't forget Week 15 of the NFL coming up. How many games is your team won, Ace?
Who's counting?
Okay. I think
Who's counting?
Is the answer 2 or 3?
2.
Ooh, that is rough. Pick the winners for Week 15. You do it right now. Get them in before Thursday evening. Win yourself that Steven Singer Jewelers gift pack. Just go to bobandtom.com/contest while you're there.
Pick me a winner.
Don't forget the Ed Septic T-shirts. I think we need a palate cleanser, ladies and gentlemen. Not that kind of palate cleanser.
Who's that sexy man with a deep voice? Ace Cosby, here he is with his joke of the day.
Hey, chick.
Yes, Ace.
What do gingerbread men use if they break their leg?
What do gingerbread men use if they break their leg? I don't know, Ace. What?
Candy canes.
That was Ace Cosby's joke of the day.
Perfectly valid.
That is a sweet little
Yeah,
joke.
makes sense.
Yeah, holiday time.
I don't think we should make jokes about the disabled.
That's right.
That disabled gingerbread man.
It's a different world. It's a different world we're living in.
Broke his leg. He's not disabled.
Yeah, they're so sweet. Someone ate his foot appropriately enough.
Do you?
He had the sugar.
I'm disgusted and appalled.
He had the sugar.
Yeah.
Do you like?
How do you think you get the 1 foot thing? You put too much sugar in those gingerbread cookies, lady.
You bite off the arms or the legs first, or the head?
Head.
Head.
Always head.
You
No,
always
I
save
always-
the head for last. One has to watch what you're doing.
Yeah, I always do the extremities.
I bet you go right
Hey,
for the
Ace.
ween. Oh,
Right
Hey,
for-
on your gingerbread men,
Gingerbread
do you put
men has a
All
wing.
right, stop it.
a dick on it?
No.
Joke of the day, Aces.
Thank you.
Brought to you by Omaha Steaks. Save 50% off gifts from Omaha Steaks. Go to omahasteaks.com and use promo code BTS for an extra $30 off. Minimum purchase may apply.
you meant for that to be buried, but we all stopped talking.
Yeah,
in that
yeah.
perfect moment.
Closer to the chick. Whatever you're taking this morning.
I gamble a lot.
Stop it.
Okay.
Okay, I'm sorry. Christy Lee once again is at the Silac
sir.
News Desk. I got, what is it? SILAC. Silac for annuity with Christy Lee. I gotta add more to. We got
It's growing on him.
we got annuity. We got
Everything rhymes.
Christy Lee. We got a lot of rhyming in there.
Silac is the annuity.
Silac is the one for me.
Silac is the drink for me.
Well,
Silac.
it's not really a beverage, though.
Oh, it's not?
You can't drink
Oh,
it.
no, I think
no.
you have a fundamental
It'll soothe
misunderstanding.
you.
Yeah.
It'll soothe you in your later years, but it's not a beverage.
What? I thought it was a...
They do many things. Beverages, not one of them. Okay, I'm sorry, Christy. Please do anything to get off
This
this
is
topic.
upsetting.
Insuranceopedia has created a list suggesting what may be the most dangerous Christmas songs to drive to. The list is based on a study which found that songs with a beats per minute level of over 120 leads to more dangerous driving habits, which can lead to an increased chance of a road accident.
Oh.
Yeah.
See, I don't buy this.
A road accident.
Do you buy this premise that
That's how it's written. I'm just reading. I don't.
I will admit sometimes when I hear certain songs, I do speed up.
But not holiday songs.
Yeah, I mean, like Radar Love comes on, I
Perfect
automatically add 10
example.
miles per hour.
Or I can't drive 55.
Travel on the hands, went on the wheel.
That's a great song.
I've got Silac for a great feel.
It's not a blanket. It's nothing tactile.
Yeah, to me, the most dangerous song is like that John Lennon Yoko Ono thing. It's dangerous because I want to just drive into traffic.
It's a well-loved song.
So this is Christmas.
Or that
And what
Emerson
have
Lake.
you
Is it
done?
Emerson Lake and Palmer that has that Father Christmas?
Oh, that's a lovely tune.
Father Christmas. Yeah.
No, that's,
Oh, that's the
Kinks.
Kinks. That's a good song.
Give us some money.
Yeah, that's a good
Father
song.
Christmas.
Well,
give us
what
some
does
money.
this list say the songs are?
Number 4.
Okay.
Coming in at 147 beats per minute. Santa Claus is coming to town.
What?
The Bruce version? I love that song.
For God's sake, I don't know who's doing it. They don't say who's.
All right.
Yeah, who was playing drums? Well, you don't know nothing, do you?
Number 3 at 149 beats per minute. Feliz Navidad.
That makes me want to drive into traffic.
Oh, I love that
I'm
one.
with Tom on this one.
At 100.
It's a little repetitive. Feliz Navidad. We couldn't think of words. Same melody over and over again.
Yeah, every Christmas Carol is guilty of repetition.
Not
Jingle
you mean-
bells,
wait a minute.
jingle
No,
bells,
wait a second.
jingle
That's
all
3
the
jingle
way.
bells right there.
Okay, I technically wouldn't the 12 Days of Christmas win that one.
Yes.
Yeah. Hands down.
Coming in at number 2 at 150 beats per minute. All I Want for Christmas Is You.
I love that song.
That's the Mariah Carey.
Yeah, Mariah Carey, by the way, back on top of the Billboard Hot 100 chart, just when you thought
Why
she was
isn't she
slipping.
sitting on my face? I mean, I do like that song.
And the number 1 song, according to Insuranceopedia, at 172 beats per minute, Frosty the Snowman.
Number 1 most dangerous song.
I'm not buying this.
This is
Frosty
crazy.
the snowman.
I mean, you'd think even the mention of the traffic cop would get a driver to slow down.
Yeah, I'm just thinking about it.
And it doesn't seem like it goes that fast to me.
No, it doesn't.
The snowman.
Grandma got run over by a G-Wagon. I don't know.
G-Wagon.
I don't know. I don't buy the beat thing making people.
I don't know. I'm not buying the beat thing.
Well, Christy, Christy, what's your name again?
My name is Christy. What's yours?
No, I was talking to Dick Man over there.
Why, it's Chick, sir.
I'm sorry. I thought it was Dick.
My fault.
Okay, so sorry.
A family in Florida.
Wait a minute. No,
are we done with this?
No. What's your least favorite Christmas song?
My least favorite Christmas
one that you
song.
turn the channel every time?
It would have to be.
I bet you the least favorite and the most popular are the same song.
There's a chance, isn't there?
All I Want for Christmas Is You is a great song.
I
People hate that?
I do like that.
Grandma got run over by a reindeer.
I hate that song.
The worst,
I
worst
agree.
and the best.
No, I agree. I don't like that song. But whatever.
Have you heard Vegan Christmas?
Wow.
That's a horror.
I love vegan Christmas.
Well, when we come back, we have
Vegan Christmas makes me angry.
Oh, man.
When
wanna
we
eat
come
a
back, we have
sandwich.
the 12 Days of Christmas, the essence of it explained by Randy Lubis.
Oh, good.
Are you kidding me?
He was looking right at you, man. He wanted to see you.
Oh, no. The blood drained from my face.
I love his analysis of
Have
it.
you seen this? Have you seen the 12 Days?
I think it's brilliant.
I don't know who they are, but they're
You're right,
going to
Tom.
be a lion.
Not an extra word in there.
It's like great poetry.
It is great poetry.
That's right.
Okay. Right now, I want to tell you about something that's kind of fun and kind of unusual. It's hard to find an unusual gift right now for some people.
Unusual.
Could anyone hit him with a large bag of soft, moist manure? The stinkier, the better, and turn off his microphone.
What did I?
Oh, gosh.
Peace at last. A Field of Dreams whiskey. This is something unusual for the drinker in your life that also likes baseball. This comes from our good friend Drew Storen and his buddies that played professional baseball. They came up with an idea of making a great bourbon out of the corn from the field actually used while they made the film Field of Dreams. And that Field of Dreams still is out there active with games coming every year now. But they have the rights to the corn, ergo Field of Dreams bourbon. And now they've got a Field of Dreams small batch bourbon with, by the way, kind of an image of a baseball legend hidden under the cap. So it's got a collectible thing going. Get all the details by checking out their website. Just go to drinkfieldofdreams.com. And it can be delivered in most states. I'll give you the must-read disclaimer in just a second. By the way, there's a special bonus for Bob and Tom Show listeners. 2 bottles of the Field of Dreams small batch bourbon for $49 each plus shipping when you visit drinkfieldofdreams.com. The code is simply TOM, easy to remember. Code TOM at drinkfieldofdreams.com. There is a limited run on these. I believe it was a total of 3,000 bottles available. So act now, as they say. And like I said, it can be delivered in most states. Where it can't, that would include Alabama, Alaska, Arkansas, Delaware, Idaho, Iowa, Michigan, Mississippi, Pennsylvania, South Carolina, South Dakota, Tennessee, Utah, Vermont. You must be 21 and please drink responsibly. Now, it is available in liquor stores, I know, in Indiana, Iowa, Illinois, Kentucky, and Ohio.
What's a liquor store?
Oh, that was your liquor move?
I don't know.
Oh, that was helpful. Now, say hi to the folks from Field of Dreams. Once again, that code word is Tom, drinkfieldofdreams.com. Kind of an unusual gift.
Each bottle touched by Burt Lancaster.
Coming up, the real 12 Days of Christmas and the problem with too many birds. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Hey, what's up, guys? I'm Fred Warner, linebacker for the San Francisco 49ers. Abercrombie has the new suits you need, plus all the collared shirts to go with them. The Abercrombie & Fitch Collins suit is the only suit you'll ever need for any occasion. Available in slim, classic, and athletic. Pair with a collared classic. Go with a soft, easy-to-wear sweater polo or a comfortable long-sleeve shirt. With so many different fits and fabrics, you can make a look that's completely your own. Add the Abercrombie & Fitch Collins suit and new collared shirts to every occasion this season. Shop online or in store.
Why would you incorporate it too? Welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show.
Listen to this.
I like this very much.
It's our new rejoin music.
Christmas town, Christmas all the way. Oh, what fun.
I mean, this sounds like you're dealing with a lunatic Santa, doesn't it?
Yeah.
He's grinding an axe.
Yeah, this is thanks to my friend Gary. I like this very much,
I
Gary.
like
Thank
that.
you. Thank you. Now,
He smells really bad. Never had a shower.
Hey, kids.
He's at the grinding wheel.
all right. Now, we were talking about Christmas songs, and the most dangerous Christmas song to drive to, according to Insuranceopedia, which I don't spend a lot of time going through.
That sounds like a technical website, doesn't it?
They say that the most dangerous song is Frosty the Snowman based on the number of beats per minute.
I can't believe it.
Baffling.
I'm skeptical. I think the most dangerous Christmas songs are the ones you can't stand and you have to reach for the radio to change the channel. And we all have them.
Yeah, but you don't. Do you still have to reach for your radio to change the? It's not right there on the steering wheel or whatever.
It probably is, but he doesn't know how to do it.
I don't like that one.
Do you have the motion where you can turn the radio up? I know you do because I do.
No.
You don't have to touch
probably,
the
I have
radio
no
at
idea
all.
how to use that.
Yeah.
I've never taken a lesson on how to drive my car.
You go like this, and it'll
Really?
go to the next
Oh,
track.
it looks like you're in Minority Report.
Yeah, I don't want to do
Yeah,
that.
that's exactly right.
That's what Tom Scar's like.
Yeah.
I don't want to do that. It sounds too convenient.
Right.
No, the knob is right there.
No, you're a knob. Okay.
You're, of course, distracting from the point of the story, which is we all have Christmas songs we don't care for. Ace, do you have any Christmas songs you don't like?
We mentioned that Greg Lake father.
Yeah, I don't know that. We need to find that song because
Oh,
I'm
it's
not
awful.
familiar with
It's,
it.
it's this dreary story about my impoverished life in England after the war. And
What was that We Are the World-esque one? Do they even know it's Christmas? Or
Oh,
whatever?
do they know?
Do they know it's that was the first
how,
one of
how
those.
dare you have fun?
Yeah, that's a
when,
tough
when
one.
a continent away, you're.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I didn't.
That was all those guys, Geldof and George Michael.
Leave
Yeah.
your ego at the door. Oh,
The,
no, that was We Are the World. Never mind.
The most repetitive song has to be the 12 Days of Christmas.
Oh, son of a...
And I love this piece. It's from
hoping
comedian Randy Lubis.
I love it, too. It's one of the best.
Josh will tell you this. Great
Do you have it here? The 12 Days of
Great
Christmas?
poetry. Not too many words, not too few words.
Do you have it here? Are you familiar with it?
All the words in the right place. Shut up. Here it is.
You know, you play that, and I hate to sound like a Scrooge, but I used to work in a department store, and I used to sit there for an 8-hour shift and have to listen to that Muzak Christmas tape over and over. And they would play the single most annoying song known to man. You all know that song I'm talking, that song, The 12 Days of Christmas. Now, first off, guys, I don't believe this song. I can't believe that anybody is this into birds. All right, think about it, Tom. On the 7th day alone, this guy's getting 7 swans a swimming, 6 geese a laying, 4 calling birds, 3 French hens, 2 turtle doves, and a partridge. That's 23 birds. Who is this man? Alfred Hitchcock? Now, by the 12th day, he's accumulated 42 swans a swimming, 42 geese a laying, 36 calling birds, 30 French hens, 22 turtle doves, and 12 partridges. Now, I hope this man's got a newspaper subscription. Because that's 184 birds. And we didn't even take into consideration those geese are a-laying. Some of those eggs will be a-hatching. Hey, and if that's not bad enough, come the 8th day, they start sending in show business people. Yeah, ladies dancing, drummers drumming, pipers piping, lords a-leaping. All right, Bob, I'll accept that they're in show business. They're used to working around the holidays. But what about those poor maids a-milking? They ought to be home with their family on Christmas, not yanking on a cow. I can just see him sitting there on their stool. He brings in one more stinking bird. And I'll be damned if I'm picking those pears.
Bravo.
Yes, bravo indeed.
Comedian Randy Lubis, an absolute classic.
That's a great piece.
It is really great. Now we have. Are we going to sing our jingle again?
Oh, you lead the way, baby.
Silac jingle?
You have this one nailed.
Yeah, it's Christy Lee at the Silac
right.
News Desk. I got to remember this.
Silac.
Wait a minute. How did I do it? SILAC. LAC is silent for annuity with Christy Lee.
A family in Florida says a bear stole their Grinch decoration off their lawn. Miss Shannon
I'm going to take
Suarez
this back to my den and
told WBBH TV
it's a bear.
that the inflatable decoration first vanished from her porch in Golden Gate Estates on Black Friday.
So you got bears, live bears in Golden Gate Estates.
In Florida, yeah. She initially thought a dog was to blame, and days later, a slightly damaged decoration was found in a neighbor's yard.
They've got to be like barely bears, right? They're not like a big...
What, like Disney
like
bears?
a bear, like a big
Country
bear.
bears?
Yeah, like a friendly bear. Like a bear as big as a golden retriever. They're not big bears.
Remember out there, people, some bears are friendly, and you can go up to...
You can touch them.
What are you doing?
Why are you doing this?
They like being
now we're gonna get some picture of some
He's right.
mauled dog.
I'm not talking to dogs. I'm talking to human
A
beings.
little boo-boo ate my chihuahua. All I have is the collar that he spit out.
Hey, Yogi, I ate a dog.
Ms. Suarez retrieved the inflatable and plugged it back in. Later that week, her security cameras captured a bear making off with the Grinch.
Oh, how
She said
many
that
times
they
do I have to steal this?
managed to unplug the decoration
Take
and
a
drag it into the woods. Ms. Suarez said the Grinch was found but was too damaged to be repaired.
Covered with bear cum.
What?
What the hell? Whatever. I've said it before. I'll say it. Whatever you're taking, stop it.
I thought you liked me
No,
this way.
I do not. Okay, quiz time. Christy Lee. Do you remember who sang the great song? This is one of my very favorite. You're a mean one, Mr. Grinch.
Oh, boy. Josh did one.
But I know who sang the original.
It's a very
You're
odd
a
name.
mean one, Mr. Grinch.
I'll give you a hint. He also did Tony the Tiger, right?
That's
Yeah,
great.
the voiceover man. I don't know who it is.
Thurl Ravenscroft.
Right.
And isn't he one of the famous singing heads in the
Yes.
Haunted Mansion ride?
He sure is.
Ah. I've heard the name. I just didn't recall it. Sorry.
That's such a great song.
It's a great name.
That's a great special.
That's a Supreme Court justice name if I've ever heard one.
Yeah, I would agree.
Yeah. Officials in Bend, Oregon are asking a vandal to stop putting googly eyes on the city's statues.
Hey, you want to stop it? You want to knock this off?
KOIN reports
You get change back from your dollar.
coin. The googly eyes have been placed on at least 8 art pieces in the city's roundabouts, including statues of deer, a phoenix, and even a large metal orb. An online post in the says the adhesive used to stick on the googly eyes can damage the art and it is costly to remove.
Really?
The post went on to say, while we don't condone the wreaths, leis, and Santa hats, let's stay away from adhesives, graffiti, and all things that can damage the art.
Takes away the dignity
of crappy art
of the statues. No, you've got some dignitary who's got googly eyes.
In Bend, Oregon? Well, maybe, yeah.
They've got Lady Justice, and of course, Lady Justice is blindfolded, so the googly eyes are pasties, and that is really distracting.
Who's the most famous person from Bend, Oregon?
I don't know.
Who
It's
is?
a lovely place.
Yeah,
It's got it, yeah.
Gorgeous.
I've only driven...
Gorgeous. Yeah,
I don't know if I drove through or near, but awesome area.
Is it mountainy? I think it's mountainy and
Around it is
Oh, you got your
mountains.
trees.
Yeah,
you got
filled
your
with
sequoias.
Oh, there's a lot of
Get your
bends.
Fresh air,
Yeah.
bears.
a lot of bears.
You can't pump your own gas. I'll tell you
so
that.
far, Drew Bledsoe, the
the
quarterback
the
for the
Sasquatches.
Patriots. Yeah.
Well, you have a Sasquatch
Oh,
in Bend?
that's a Sasquatch country. For
Oh,
sure.
cool.
You Sasquatch, former mayor.
Several Chinese companies are apologizing for selling what the BBC is calling shrunken sanitary pads. According to the BBC, the outraged women in China took to social media to show that sanitary pads from popular brands were shorter than what was stated on their packaging. Amid the viral controversy, Chinese news outlet The Paper tested 20 different sanitary pads and found that nearly 90% were at least a full centimeter shorter than advertised, while the absorbent layers within were even shorter.
Is a centimeter a big deal in scale for a tampon?
These aren't tampons; these are pads. It's a
sorry.
whole different ballgame here.
So, well, No balls involved at all.
No,
So,
you're right.
so these are the napkins.
Correct. Yes, and if they're too short, you have accidents, if you will. That's why they have extra long.
So shrinkflation has finally hit the vagina.
And apparently in China, the sanitary pad or napkin, if you will,
Is a delicacy.
Vending machine.
is the most commonly
I see.
used feminine product rather than a tampon.
I see.
So this is worse than when the Subway footlongs were only like 11 and a half inches.
Yeah, if you have
Remember that big controversy?
That was part of that march.
Oh, you marched? That was a hill you died on?
More of a sit-in.
None of us made it, but we.
What was the thing about that? It was a foot long before it was microwaved or something?
I don't remember what that was, but
people.
Nitpicking? Is that the?
Yeah.
But so
Mountains out of molehills.
this is a little more serious.
yeah, this does sound like a problem.
Yes, you don't want to be. Yeah, it can be a problem.
Aren't 2x4s aren't 2x4 though, right? You guys know that.
Well, nobody's using those for sanitary.
I hope not. Boy,
God.
you'd walk funny.
2x4s.
The new Tampax plank.
1.5 by 3.5, I think, or something like that.
Yeah, they're not. They are no longer 2x4.
No,
if you have a really old house you're redoing, they're gonna be pretty close.
I don't think they were ever.
Even way
2x4s.
back, I think.
I don't think so.
Really? Okay.
When they first invented
Then
wood.
why would they?
Why would they call them a 2x4?
It just caught on.
Will you?
Oh, you are pulling our leg.
Are you lying again?
When did they stop using them for feminine hygiene?
Well, I don't know. I stopped.
Because I know you were saying that there used to be wood chips in toilet paper.
There were wood chips in toilet paper. That's a fact.
What year that?
I think 32 or so, right?
1870 something.
I bet
that
there are probably old wooden feminine products, kind of like a piece of bark or almost like a reed for a saxophone.
You push in,
really.
Push in with your thumb or pound
So
in.
I'm guessing if it was a reed like a saxophone, it was invented by a man.
Yes, river birch parchment.
Really didn't get it.
Some balsa.
Ooh, that hurts. Hey, a video's gone viral of a young boy out there having his pet parrot pull his tooth.
I feel like a young boy with a pet parrot.
The young boy from Foshan, China, holding the bird in his right hand and guiding it to his mouth. He opens his mouth, and the clever parrot precisely grabs hold of the wobbly tooth and swiftly removes it.
Oh, man.
Clever bird.
What
How
if
about
pick
that?
the wrong one?
Polly want a molar. Good luck with your bird flu, son.
Can't you get like horrible diseases from birds? And
I think it's from their output rather than.
Well, maybe a pet parrot.
Well, yeah. Are you saying you'd get more if a pile of poop was laying nearby or French kissing the bird? Which would you?
Pile of poop.
I would imagine the fecal material.
Really?
I don't know.
I'm asking for a friend. It's okay to kiss a bird on the mouth.
It is okay.
Right?
Most birds.
Okay. Okay. Fair enough.
No, do you just your fondness for kissing peckers?
I'm going to stay away from the cockatoo.
Now who's having fun in the wilderness?
If you could make love to a bird, what would you make love to?
I'd have to go macaw.
All right.
Yeah.
Pretty.
They've got the bigger mouths and the
What is wrong with you?
luscious tongue.
Now,
what about a cardinal? Would you kiss the cardinal?
No, they're too small.
How about a
Cardinals
bishop?
are too small.
How about a bishop, he said?
Oh, how about
okay, thank you very much. Well done, Pat.
Yes.
Thank you for putting a cap on that.
Scientists have found a promising method to reduce methane emissions from cattle.
Well, isn't this like a serious?
Yeah, this is causing.
No, it's the pigs and the pig feces. And the cows don't enter into this.
No, it was the methane from.
No, doesn't matter.
Feed them seaweed, according to researchers at the University of California, Davis.
That's where the term sea cow comes from.
They discovered that feeding grazing beef cattle a seaweed supplement in pellet form reduced their methane emissions by almost 40%.
Is that right? So you don't have to teach them to swim.
No.
Hey, bossy.
Without affecting their health or weight.
There's kelp out there. Go for it.
The study's senior author,
Arthur
Armias Kebreb, said we need to make the seaweed additive more accessible to grazing cattle to make cattle farming more sustainable while meeting the global demand for meat.
How about that?
Livestock account for 14.5% of global greenhouse gas emissions.
I don't know about that.
Teaching a bovine to use chopsticks is going to be a bitch.
That is tough.
Did you ever get the seaweed at the Chinese place?
I love it. I love
Seaweed salad, yeah.
I buy the dried seaweed and have it at home all the time. Little sheets.
You eat just the sheets?
I have, but mostly when I steam rice, I then fold it over the rice. And
okay.
That's it was a big Korea thing when I lived there, so I brought it back.
Oh, so it's kind of like a roll, but not? You make your own little rolls?
Yeah, I make little rolls. Kimchi, tuna, and rice. And then I fold the seaweed over it.
Very good.
It's a real treat over.
Does it cut back on your methane production?
That's what I was going to ask. I wonder
if that's
or
a
if you
fair
have to have
question.
4 stomachs.
These are all fair questions, but it sounds like it really helps.
I liked it. I'm not going to lie to you guys. I'm not going to sit here and be dishonest.
I'm not sure what came over me when I said that.
I'm laughing like a lunatic.
So feed your cows seaweed. All right.
It'll help.
I'll tell you what would help your Christmas holiday shopping. Some delicious steaks from Omaha Steaks. Are you kidding me? Tell me more, Josh.
Listen to what Delmar has to say. He says, my son in Florida cooks out every day. Last year, we sent him Omaha Steaks. It was such a big hit. We did it again this year, and because of our loyalty, we got a discount and the additional BTS discount. That's right. You put in code BTS, you get $30 coupon there. He said, it's already arrived. Christmas is great, and Tom is right. The chicken and hot dogs are fantastic. Well, you can find out for yourself, can't you?
Thank you, Delmar.
Yes, all you have to do is go to omahasteaks.com. You're going to get 50% off site-wide, plus, like Delmar mentioned, that extra $30 off with promo code BTS. They have 5 generations of experience, so we're talking about people who really know what they're doing. They consistently deliver the world's best steak experience, and the gifting experts there have made it easy to deliver the perfect gifts. They have those thoughtfully curated gift packages, like a couple that we enjoyed last week, those deluxe packages filled with legendary steaks, mouth-watering desserts, plump, juicy, jumbo franks, wonderful air-chilled chicken breast, and a whole lot more mouth-watering desserts. Those caramel apple tartlets are such a holiday treat. You bake them up, and if you're like me, you eat all 4. Save 50% off site-wide for a limited time at omahasteaks.com. Plus, Bob and Tom Show listeners get an extra $30 off with promo code BTS. That's OMAHA Steaks.com. I'm excited for all of you to go check these packages out and pick some out for your friends and family and, of course, yourself. I think you're really going to enjoy what Omaha Steaks has to offer. Minimum purchase may apply. omahasteaks.com.
Great gift to send to someone out of town. It's so easy, and they're really going to love it. Now, when we come back, do we have time for me to read a really good letter?
And what song is this?
They said there'll be snow.
That's just a lovely song.
That's
Wonderful.
right. We'll come back.
Reminds you of the spirit of
of being depressed.
I'll walk into a
play that
chopper
just before you jump. Play
Really
that. Got a great letter from Brandon. Want to read to you when we come back. Can we do that? Okay, this is the Bob and Tom Show.
Add to or continue the conversation. Check out the Bob and Tom Show on Facebook. Get the link at bobandtom.com. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
This episode is brought to you by LifeLock. It's tax season, and we're all a bit tired of numbers. But here's one you need to hear. $16.5 billion. That's how much the IRS flagged for possible identity fraud last year. Now here's a good number. 100 million. That's how many data points LifeLock monitors every second. If your identity is stolen, they'll fix it. Guaranteed. Save up to 40% your first year at LifeLock.com/podcast. Terms apply.
Offer with that.
Hey, welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. Very excited to be here. Ladies and gentlemen, it's Josh Arnold.
Thank you.
One more
Thank you very
time.
much.
Here he comes.
You know,
Josh Arnold.
I thought I'd stop by real
You
quick.
remember how Bob Hope used to interrupt the Tonight Show. Josh does that all the time here on the Bob and Tom Show.
I was next door guest
Josh,
starring
how
on,
are you, buddy?
on
How's it
CPO
going?
Sharky. I
Yeah.
whatever the hell that was.
Oh, man, that's so
Thought
funny.
I would
Yeah.
come over and just tell you about it.
So now somebody told me that you were in the produce department.
I sure was.
Is that, and you were buying potatoes. Do I have
Indeed.
the story
Yeah.
right?
I was looking for some russets. You
Yeah,
know, that's
yeah,
nice,
right, yeah.
Wanted to bake a couple.
Sure.
Are those the big ones?
For me and Connie. Connie gives her
Connie.
best.
Oh, I love Connie.
They were big, and you know, I was a lady was looking at them at the same time I was.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. Oh,
Right.
yeah. And I looked at her, and she was holding two, big potatoes.
Big potatoes.
I go, those potatoes there remind me of my testicles. And she goes, oh my, they're this big? And I said, no, that dirty.
Thank you, guys. Thank you very much. Josh Arnold,
I sure
everybody.
appreciate you.
Thank you, Josh Arnold. He'll be back, ladies and gentlemen. He'll be back.
Got party news here. Come to this is a nice letter from Mr. K, we'll call him. He goes, I've been debating on sending this, but decided it's too good of a story to not tell you guys.
All right.
Last weekend, I was at a get-together with some friends in Wisconsin. We logged onto Spotify and created a group playlist.
Fun. Yeah,
fun
good.
idea.
Yeah.
A lot of classic party favorites. Eventually, some of the younger folks in the group got a hold of the music, and we started getting things like Megan Thee Stallion, Cardi B, et cetera, et cetera.
All right, yeah, they want to be careful.
Okay.
Party was a-buzzing. All of a sudden, everything stops. And all you hear is, the legend lives on from the Chippewa on down of the big lake they call Gitchigumi.
Somebody put that on there.
If scientists ever ask you, what's the best way to bring a party that's in full swing to a grinding halt, we have found the answer.
I see.
Gordon Lightfoot and the wreck of the Edmund Fitzgerald. This is from Mr. K in DeForest, Wisconsin, and he writes, DeForest, it's right next to the river. Thank you. We certainly appreciate your fine letter. Time now to move forward with Today in History.
Time now for Today in History.
This December 10th, 2024.
Yes, sir, Tom. What happened 100 years ago? Do you have one of those?
I got 123 years ago.
All right.
The first Nobel Prize was awarded.
Oh.
In karate.
The first Nobel.
The scientists did bring
karate.
No, I wasn't in karate. The fields physics, chemistry, medicine, literature, and peace. And of course, there is not a mathematics prize because
math is boring.
Hard. Math is hard.
Remember from the movie? There's no Nobel in mathematics because apparently, I guess some mathematician was banging Nobel's wife or something.
What?
Wow.
Oh,
Okay.
is that
real?
Is that an Oppenheimer?
No, it's in.
Goodwill Hunting? Or
No.
what?
You're close. The one
Dangerous
where the
Mind.
Beautiful Mind.
Yeah, that
Mind.
one.
There you
go. Porky's. That's what it was. Speaking of great movies, 1962, Christy Lee. Who was the star of Lawrence of Arabia? Can you
Lawrence?
Big Larry.
Lawrence of Arabia was
Like this.
Two penis names in
Yes.
Dick Peter.
Dick Johnson? No.
Dick Peterson.
Peter.
We would take
Yes.
Dick Peterson.
Peter.
And now Irish penis. Peter.
Irish
Oh,
penis.
yeah.
Peter O'Toole.
There it is.
Somebody nominated, 8 times for an Oscar, never got one, finally got an honorary one.
Great storyteller.
That's what Spielberg said that, Lawrence of Arabia, that they manufactured, built a camera for one shot in that movie.
God.
And that's the only time it's been used.
Have you seen it lately? Does it hold up?
I am ashamed to say I've never seen
I
Lawrence
have
of Arabia.
never seen it.
You would
And
love it.
here's the thing. David Lean is one of my favorite directors. I've seen almost everything else but Lawrence of Arabia.
Oh, that's amazing.
And David Lean, a fat guy.
Yes.
Yeah.
Ironic.
Oh, yeah, the lean everything.
How about this one? You'll like this one, chick.
He couldn't stand up straight.
This is interesting. 2012, Johnny Manziel becomes the first freshman to win the Heisman Trophy.
Johnny Football, that's right, took the country by storm.
He's got to be furious.
Where is he now?
He's got to be furious. They didn't have the
In his mom's
name,
basement.
image, likeness thing going, although I guess it was under the table then.
Right.
Yeah.
This is I would never have gotten this in Jeopardy. In 2013, this country became the first to legalize marijuana.
What is Germany?
What is Madrid?
No, Madrid is a city, country.
wow.
Luxembourg.
What is Italy?
Uruguay.
No, I'm not, but I've experimented.
Do you know where that is, even?
It's pronounced "you are gay."
Okay. Do you know where it is?
Uruguay?
Right next to
South
Paraguay.
America, isn't it?
Yeah.
And what's the country where the Jim Jones thing took place?
Guyana.
Apparently,
Guyana.
they're trying to get.
They want a tourism
I saw
spot
that.
opened up there. Yeah, they're trying to
who'd wanna-
capitalize on that.
Who'd want to fly there?
I don't know.
They're opening a new amusement park, right? Kool-Aid World?
Oh, yeah!
It wasn't Kool-Aid.
Oh, my God!
That was off-brand, right?
Man, whoever thought of that? We need a plane to get a picture of everybody.
That is an
really
incredible documentary. Oh, my
Okay. Happy birthday, Joe Burrow. Had a great night last night. Got to be pretty
nice,
pleased.
that's right,
nice
it
gift
was.
for him.
Born in 1996. The great quarterback for the Cincinnati.
28 years old. Oh, my God. Is he single? He could date my daughter.
He is.
And Bobby Flay.
Oh, the great chef.
It's pronounced filet. The great chef, indeed.
That's
Thank you
funny.
very much. And thank you so much for joining us, and let's hope that you get sick tomorrow. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Thanks for listening to the Bob and Tom Show this morning. Even though we're not too much to look at, you can also watch the show on our YouTube channel.
Expert entrepreneur Ed Milet is on a mission to max out your life.
I exist here weekly so that you can make your dreams come true, become the man or woman you're capable of, and then pay it forward.
It's time to get laser focused on peak performance.
Clarity equals focus, and focus equals success. That's what I'm here to do every week with you. Max out.
The Ed Milet Show. Follow and listen on your favorite platform.